All right, y'all. What's going on, everybody? Who is that over there eating? Man, we just started and somebody already eating. Yo, what's going?
Sorry.
Where's Miss Melody when you need her? I swear to
That didn't
God.
sound like food. That's all I'm saying.
Let's see. Hold on. They said they're having trouble streaming to Rumble. It's going to stream is incorrect. Please try. Let me see. They said they're having trouble streaming to Rumble. How are they having trouble streaming to Rumble? Um, let's see. How are they having trouble streaming to Rumble? Let me see.
Can you pause that?
Hold on, let me see. Um, Edit. What seems to be the problem? Uh, yo, streaming to this destination. I don't want to remove it. I don't want to remove Rumble. Cause I actually like Rumble better than I like YouTube, honestly. Uh-huh. Let me see. Maybe I gotta change the title. So two. Let me see if this helps. Uh-huh. Who is that talking? What's going on? Yes, you at the live right now, Miss J. Miss J, tell me, am I at the live right now? Yes, you at the live right now, Miss J. You are here. And who the hell keep
Y'all
what?
know I be struggling because it say done. Like I don't need it to say done. Like why is it doing that?
What's saying done?
The top of my screen at the top it'll say like done, and then it has like a camera and then like a refresh. But it bothers me to see it up there.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, I have to just go ahead and get up my laptop because I didn't like the phone interface.
bruh. Yo, Rumble is having troubles,
Yeah,
man.
the phone interface is trash page. And then when I first clicked into it, it was a whole different thing. I could just hear y'all talking, and I don't know, it was weird.
Mm. All right, man. We here, yo. How y'all feeling, yo? Let me see. Give everybody a chance to get up in this joint. Oh, hold on, man. Let me tell people we live on
Can you put the YouTube link in on Clubhouse so I can post it?
all right. Hey, Ethan, can you grab that YouTube link? And
He's driving, I'll do it.
oh, sweet.
Thank you.
All right, hold on. You finna post it on Clubhouse? Let everybody know where we at. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. We live on YouTube right now. Everybody pop in, pop in. We live on YouTube. Um, I'm gonna create a room and then the link will be in the chat or at the top. All right.
Yeah, I'm about to post it in there right now. But
Uh,
I'm probably gonna get kicked out of here because you know how they be like, oh, sharing the microphone type shit. So if I get kicked off the stage, don't talk shit about me.
oh no, it's coming. Hold on.
Oh, well, whatever.
Mm-hmm. All right, here. Let me create this room. What's going on? Yeah, we just not getting started. All right, we're gonna get going in a whole second. As soon as we get everything going, let me let people know where we at. Um, we got the homies in the building. Mark, were you here last week? I don't think Mark was here last week. You know what I'm saying? What's today? Today, Monday, and it's 10 o'clock.
Mark backstage, bro.
Oh, God. How did he get backstage?
I don't know. Free all my friends till they free.
Alright. Yeah, come. I got you, Mark. Give me a second. Let me get this thing going, kid. Let me see. So we got a problem with Rumble. I'm gonna have to upload this joint to Rumble. It's cool. All right, where the homies at? All right, Ethan backstage, Mark backstage, X backstage.
Now I'm on stage.
I was about to say I'm confused.
All right, now Ethan's on stage. All right, y'all. Let me see. Did y'all do something with the? Let me see. What's going on, Shan? Hey, Najee, we live on YouTube, cuz. You know what? I'm gonna send you the. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Let me see what the chat. Hey, where did y'all put the link at? Is the link in the? Somebody put
It's
the
in
link.
the chat.
I created a new room. Put the link in the Discord so I can go grab it. Yeah. Hey, put the link in the Discord, Allie.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Hey, where Najee go? Let me get this thing cracking. There you go. I got it. Cool. All right, y'all. Here, let me put the link in the chat. And then I'm gonna put it up top too. Yeah. Where did Najee go? Najee popped in. Jamila. I gotta see. I wanted to make one of y'all a mod, but y'all can't even stay on stage. Yo, if I make somebody a mod, can they bring themselves up? Yo, who are they? Paige, are you on your phone or you at your on your laptop?
I'm on my laptop.
Here, let me see.
I'm about to switch over to my iPad.
Okay. How do I make somebody a mod in this joint?
You mean an administrator? I
Yeah.
think that happens on I think it's happening before you enter the studio, where they had that part where you had the plus admin. I think it was on the left side, before you even start the whole broadcast, so that they can log into the same StreamYard account, and then they can start it up, on their own. I think that's where it can possibly happen.
So not in layouts, not in hotkeys, audio cameraman in general. Nope, none of that. So I can't go back and make
If you go back, you're going to have to restart the entire live presentation.
All right, now we ain't doing all that. My man Jeff Ball said Clubhouse is tripping. They won't let him in no rooms, cuz. They wildin', Just Boss. They wildin'. All right, hold on, let me see. All right, X, you hear us? Everybody cool? Everybody on stage? You know what I'm saying? We just getting this thing started. You know, when it's a lot of people, man, it take a minute to move everybody. It's okay though. Let me see. Hold on, what we got going? I see the chat. I see people in the chat. I see the fam is here. What's going on, fam? How y'all doing? I see Shan. I see you in the building. Zola, what's cracking? Zola? Dondre Roberts. Dondre. That's how you say it. Jamaican style.
It's not.
It
You gotta
sounds like
stop, bro.
What you talking about?
Tongy.
Hey,
Tongy style.
hey, Najee, I'm gonna send you the link in your back channel. I mean, in your on your Discord, cuz. Let's see. What's Najee's name on Discord? Is it Najee?
Big Yaruza Day.
What's Najee's name on Discord? Oh, Soul 95. Okay, I got
Oh,
you. Yeah. Oh shit, that ain't it. Hold on. It's where's this thing at? Give me 2 seconds, Najee. Copy. All right. All right. Hold on, Najee. All right, Najee, go ahead. Go look at your Discord back channel. I'll hit you with the link. All right, let's see. And Jamila keep kicking herself off.
Bro, it's easy.
I know, right?
It's easy. I've been doing it. Easy.
All right, Joe. Hey, you see it? You see it, Najee? See where you at? What's going on, Nakia? What up, fam? How y'all doing? What's going on, everybody? I wish Tonio was here. Tonio would get the crispy reference. Even though Ethan, I think Ethan get that drink. All right, y'all, man. What's cracking? We live. We having trouble on Rumble though. I'm gonna get it straight. This is the first time we're going live on Twitter as well.
Okay.
So I don't know why we're having trouble on Rumble though. We should not
Wait
be
a minute.
having. Huh?
What's happening on Twitter?
We should be live on. We live on Twitter.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Twitter is cool. YouTube is cool. Rumble is the only thing we're having troubles with. All right. Yeah, Rumble is the only thing we having troubles with. All right. But everything else is cool. I don't know if I got to redo Rumble every time but I shouldn't have to do that. Because to truth be told, I think Rumble is where we're gonna be the longest. Right? I don't know how long YouTube gonna let us rock, but we here right now. So hey man, tell everybody we here. Send a link to your people. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know where we at. Najee just joined. What's going on, Teddy?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Yeah, well, hear you, brother. Don't
What
forget
up,
to
kid?
hit that thumbs up and subscribe, guys.
Oh my god.
Yo, if you here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you're following on Twitter, make sure you follow us on Twitter. What's it? It's 10F Cookout on Twitter. 10F Cookout on Twitter. Make sure you with us on Twitter. If you are on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. It's TinFoil Family on YouTube and TinFoil Fam on Rumble. Even though we having trouble with the Rumble stream, but we gonna get that straight. We ain't gonna do it now. We ain't gonna worry about that. If you want to get in the Discord, let me see. We got you. Let's see. You want to holler at the fam on Discord? You know what? Shoot us an email at what's it? ptruthoutreach at gmail.com. ptruthoutreach at gmail.com. Somebody type that in the chat.
Don't forget to add a small description on why you love the show or why you don't love the show.
More importantly, why you love me. That's what's important. You know what I'm saying? Don't, when we say, yo, the reason I like this is King Solomon is because he's great.
Your
Right.
risk lose 5 years of dependency every time you type that email out.
Bro. Yo, ptruthoutreach at gmail.com. Somebody put it in the chat. ptruthoutreach at gmail.com. All right. So man, I want to welcome everybody for hanging out with us, man. So we're here. So we're doing this on Mondays. So Mondays we're doing Conspiracy Cookout Express. So it's not going to be a long old thing. We're gonna get in. We're gonna talk some conspiracy cousin stuff, and then we're gonna get on. We're gonna get up out of here. If you like it, right? If you just found us on YouTube or Twitter and you like what we do, then hit the podcast. I put the link to the podcast in the Discord. I mean, in the description. Okay. You can catch the podcast there. It's longer form, right? So the podcast is super long. We really dig into the minutia stuff. It's a good time. Okay. So yeah, dig into the podcast or join us live. Right now we do live shows on Wednesdays and Fridays. It's 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays and 10 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. And so that's us on Clubhouse, man. So if you're new here and you're like, hey, seems like a good vibe, cool people talking some crazy stuff, that's where you find us. At least for nowadays. You know what I mean? So we're doing this because in an effort to reach more people, We're gonna go to where the people is. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, hey, why does that Jamila person just keep falling on and off the stage? It's because she's an old person in her heart, in her soul, right? Technology is not her thing.
Don't
You know what I'm saying? So what happened? What I miss? Somebody say something?
Don't do me. Look. I just be doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Man, look.
No.
So
Oh.
man, look. All right. Hey Paige, look at my page. So not the 10F Cookout page. Look at my page and see if you see us on Twitter.
Hey, Liddell.
What's up, bro?
How far are you from what's the name of this beach? Porter Beach in Indiana.
Not far. That's like about 45 minutes around.
If you go to Porter Beach and stand at the top of the mountain, or not mountain, of the little mound leading down the beach, you can look across and see Chicago.
Yeah, true. Yep. 100%. 100%.
Without the curve.
Without the curve. Hey, yo, we're going to do a quick hit story about that. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. All right, y'all. Oh, shit. Jamila cammed up, y'all. All right. So, everyone, like I said, 2 shows a week. Be sure to join us on Wednesdays and Fridays, yo, if you like the content. Otherwise, Conspiracy Cookout with the TinFoil Family, everywhere pods are cast. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to do some quick hits. I got some quick hits for us. After that, we're going to do some nigga news. I think Allie is in the building, right? She's going to bring us some nigga news today. And then after that, we're going to get into the main cook. The main cook should be cool today. So the main cook is going to be about, I'm asking everybody what their top 3 favorite conspiracy movies and conspiracy TV shows are. So everybody's got to come with a list of like which 3 things, like which 3 TV shows and which 3 movies do you be like, man, look, you got to check this out because it's gems in this joint, right? Because it's a lot of them that be dropping gems, a lot. And so I know I watch a lot of movies. I don't know about y'all, but I watch a lot of movies. So I'm always finding ones with gems in it and stuff that kind of resonates with me and stuff. So I'm always interested to see what other people like, what really hits other people. So that's what we're doing today, man. We're going to talk about places where like some people got some stuff where it's like, yo, this is it right here. All right. And it might not be what you think. So we're going to see what people got, man. All right. So that's what we're going to do. That's the main cook tonight. But before that, we're going to get to we're going to do some quick hits and stuff. Before we do any of that, man, let's check in with our sponsors and say what's cracking, you know, from my favorite sponsor. Hold on, let me see if I can, what am I doing? I'm doing a screen share because that's how y'all can hear stuff. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. All right.
Black's uniform has gear for every occasion. Fellas, if she stays walking off with your hoodie, we need to cop.
Hello.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not just me.
No.
I thought I got disconnected. I was like,
Do you have to look at the?
Wait, did y'all not hear me? Did y'all not hear the commercial?
No, we ain't heard
no, it was a little muffled. Yeah,
Lord
you
Lightfoot
can.
came to collect.
Yo, really?
Hey, yo, who is
Yeah,
who's just chilling
That's
in here?
wild. So wait a minute. Because I'm playing it through the computer, so y'all should have heard that shit. That's why. Okay,
It
hold on.
started off like you heard it and then it cut off.
Yeah.
So that's because I went on mute. So I shouldn't have to be on mute to play the fucking commercial.
Well, wait a minute. How are you sharing the sound or that particular tab or that particular recording?
I'm sharing it. I'm screen sharing.
Do we?
Because it was coming through muffled. My bad. Go ahead, Nigel.
No, I was just asking, is this hat on everybody's screen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
It sounded like it was coming from your environment. Like it was in the same environment as the sirens in the background.
Yeah, so I got a speaker next to me. Like I got a speaker like next to me, but it shouldn't have been playing like that. That's the problem. It should have been playing through the fucking through the computer. That's what the screen share
I
was.
have enough issues on my own.
You know what? Because it's share audio tab. I have share audio tab pulled up too.
And you sitting up here it off, can't hear nobody.
Okay. All right. Yeah, share audio tab too. And then I click on that.
She said it.
That's terrible.
Siren, bro.
Okay.
Do you have that commercial on YouTube or anything?
Did y'all hear that?
No.
No.
I'm trying to figure out why Negroes is making commercials and ain't sending me nothing to help them out.
I'm trying to figure out why this hat is in the way.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
You can't see the background.
Oh, dude. Oh, you know what?
At victorforpain.com.
It's all bad. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to work on the sound and figure out where the fuck it's coming.
You heard me, Linnell.
No, I didn't hear you. What you say?
You don't be here, Nuggy.
Linnell got my personal number, Allie.
I do. What happened? What did I miss, bro?
I said niggas out here making commercials and didn't send me nothing to help them out.
Hey,
like
you
no
know what?
video, no audio, no nothing. I do this for a living.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna help you. You can help me upgrade it. This one's kind of dope. But you can help me upgrade it. Anyway, let's get to some quick hits, bro.
Linnell,
what's up?
are you trying to play something in the background? Because
no, I was trying to play it through screen sharing.
Well, what I'm saying is that the hat is in the front of everything.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
That don't stop nothing. Right?
Well, there was a video. I thought you were trying to play some video in the background, but we couldn't see it. Okay.
No. All right. All right. So here, let's get to it. Let's do some quick hits, man. I know people tired of hearing me like an old man. Like, yo, how does this thing work? All right. So y'all tell me if these things are related. All right. So, hold on. All right, Ethan, read the story you just read to me.
Sure. If you don't mind me getting in an accident, hold on. Let me pull over for a quick second. You sure? I put in the Discord.
Yeah, I don't want you to get kicked out. You right, my bad. All right, here we go. American Foods Group LLC recalls ground beef products due to possible E. coli 0103 contamination. All right. The Green Bay, Wisconsin establishment is recalling approximately 52,000 pounds of ground beef products that may be contaminated with Shiga toxin producing E. coli 0103.
Wait, this is current during Burger Week?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. September 15th.
What?
Exactly. All types of meats are affected.
Exactly.
Burger Square.
Halal meats, regular meats, ground beef.
Exactly. Like y'all can get y'all $2 burgers though.
That's exactly why that shit is 50 cents and a penny.
Exactly. So there's a ground beef recall going on during 50-cent burger week.
Get thick or die trying.
Hey, yo. There is a ground beef recall. All right. So then you got so what is it? I think McDonald's is selling burgers for what, 50 cents?
Mm-hmm. Yup.
Wendy's is selling them for a penny.
Yup.
Yeah. And then somebody else at White Castles is doing what? Buy one get one free.
Yes, sir.
You gotta buy something for Burger King, right? Like you could get a free burger, but don't you gotta buy something?
Yeah, anything you buy, you get a free burger to come with it.
How you know that, Jamila?
Because y'all was talking about that shit.
I was just testing you.
Yeah, the fact that
Yeah.
she paid attention to it is amazing. Good job, Jamila.
Yeah, cause I'm scared for y'all. All them people out there, who's out there eating burgers? Who was in them lines? Deep was saying they was down there shooting. I need to
That's
know.
normal and down here though, you know.
No, they were shooting at the McDonald's or something.
Oh,
Hey,
It was going up.
is somebody notoriously silent right now? Oh, there she goes. She in the chat. Wendy's is the jam, though. What you say? Somebody want to speak up on Wendy's
It's
behalf?
fresh. It's never frozen, and the only reason it's the only like I don't do fast food. It's the only burger that I can have, and they do it without the bun. You can go through, just get the patty with the lettuce and tomato, and that's it. And it's literally just beef and salt. Come fight me.
it was nice knowing you, Paige.
Facts.
There you go.
You too, Nagi.
She said, "Come fight her."
There you go. So, is it a coincidence that during Burger Week, where burgers is going to be, and so because I think last year they may have like one restaurant may have did it like one time for a day or something like that, because there was no Burger Week last year, right?
There's always
I don't think so, bro.
a burger week, or a burger day, national whatever,
Right.
but they don't necessarily like celebrate it. I don't remember it ever being celebrated like this, or
Where
it
they
being
pretty much
made
giving
a
away the
big
meat.
deal. Right. Like I don't ever remember it being like a big deal, like, oh, you gotta get these burgers like adult. No, I ain't never heard this shit. This is new.
They said,
It makes
"Oh, these
sense.
burgers got E. coli. Come get them for a penny. These
Exactly.
burgers gonna make you sick.
It
Give us
makes
50
sense.
cents."
Y'all ain't want to take the vaccine? Here, take this instead. Y'all
Hey,
gonna
you
get
know
nothing.
what? You know what? The other thing I thought about when I heard this story. Remember last year when we were talking about those 10,000 cows that died? Remember when they was talking about how they got moved from like New York, this experimental place in New York, and then they moved them to Kansas, and they was trying to get like the ranchers and stuff to take them. I'm like, yo, what happened to all that meat? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, is this that meat from those cows that they was experimenting with the jab on? Are these those cows? And then they trying to be like, oh well, it's just E. coli. They getting rid of some of it. They trying to sell some of it. I think they low key just putting that stuff in the food chain, man. I don't know, but I know it sounds suspicious. I don't trust it. But yeah, there you go. There go your Burger Week. Now that being said, let me say a one in the chat if you plan on going to get you a burger during Burger Week. Let me see where you at.
I was just about to say, like, I know I read for Wendy's, but maybe just skip it for the next 30 days. Maybe I just wouldn't recommend it just for the next month.
The Lord Arbarius gave me a vision, and he told me that I should avoid all beef-related, products for a few days. So that was the prophecy given to me this morning. Just let you know,
man,
the prophecy continues.
I
Are you
wonder
saying
how
he's
many
gonna
people.
poison people?
You said what?
His God poisons people? Is that what I'm hearing?
Doesn't all gods poison people? Like, wasn't there like a flood or something? Or, frogs in Egypt or something? Or lamb's blood on a door? Yeah, like, don't all deities poison a little bit? Like, come on now. Jeez.
Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing.
I just wonder how many people actually know that there's a recall on beef right now, like versus not knowing. You feel me?
If they ain't know, they know now.
They still get them burgers.
If you know, you know.
They'll know later when they're worshiping the porcelain god.
That's a fact.
I almost went to Five Guys tonight. I really did.
Hey, yo. You ain't never lied. Hey, while you tripping, I literally bought 2 pounds of ground beef from Whole Foods. I think it was yesterday because I'm gonna make some chili, of course. And
What?
hey, you gotta relax. You gotta relax. Chili's gonna be the
Hey,
bomb.
yo.
Chili's gonna be the bomb. All right. So yeah, that's your ground beef recall.
You bought back
Coincided.
zero. Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like what's that? So let's say they had a sale on steak the day after the Kentucky Derby. You know what I'm saying? Like all the losers from the Kentucky Derby, ended up in steak the day after and shit. That's what it reminds me of. Like, yeah, we got to get rid of this somehow.
Did
And we
that
gonna
happen?
No, but I can see it happening.
There was a rumor back in the day about McDonald's and that their burgers are actually made out of kangaroo meat, and that's the things that we used to tell each other. Like, yeah, that's that kangaroo meat that you're eating right there.
Not exotic.
Kangaroo leather is some of the
Kangaroo's
best leather.
muscular
Oh,
as
God.
fuck. If they killed a kangaroo, bruh.
I'm dead serious.
Motherfuckers actually eat kangaroo.
Who the hell eat kangaroo?
I've had kangaroo. It's gross.
That's because you lived in Asia before, so
What is in Washington?
You had kangaroo in Washington?
Yes.
Knowingly?
I believe they import it to the States.
That's not
Considered
illegal?
a delicacy.
No.
What's that taste like?
Dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not-
You said not good?
Yeah, it tastes
People
gross.
just be eating anything.
Did it taste like it was fighting you back?
Remember that pouch. Remember what Paige said about that dirty, nasty pouch. Them babies, them
They got
jellies,
6 titties.
shitting and pissing in that pouch. That meat is already tainted.
I'm telling Kangaroo Jack, Paige.
Bruh.
You ate that? Did you know the pouch poop story before or after?
I did not know at that time. No.
Oh God. All right.
Good point, Mark, because that'll definitely let us know how to look at you from this point on.
Nakia said bison, ostrich, deer, rabbit, alligator. So I've had bison. Bison is delicious. It's just too lean.
She's
So
from Louisiana.
They
She gotta
said.
be.
So the thing is, they promote bison because it's lean, but meat ain't supposed to be that lean. Like I ate bison for a long time. That's the only meat I would eat. And it is actually good. It has a distinct taste. Deer is pretty good too. I had alligator over the summer, I think.
Y'all call it deer. Y'all gotta call it venison. You know what I'm saying? That's what the country folk,
Venison is not ain't gator. Venison is a deer.
Deer. Yeah. That's what I said. You call it deer. Just putting it out there. Extra info.
Yeah, cuz. So yeah. All right. So keep your head on the swivel, guys. All right. So here's got a couple more stories to get to you guys. So you got Najee, what you know about the missing fighter jet? You heard about that?
I was reading what Tim put into the.
Can you bring us up to speed on it? Oh shit, he got kicked out. There you go. Is he on stage? Yeah. Can you bring us up to speed on the missing fighter jet? Can you? Just pull it up in the Discord. Tell the fan what's going on with the missing fighter.
Allegedly, the missing F-35 fighter jet was found in a field in Williamsburg County, South Carolina. News has reported by local. What? Who wrote this tweet? Local news. So apparently it crashed. They said debris of the F-35 jet went missing on Sunday. It has been located. So they lost it. Now they found it. And the dude ejected himself out. So he alive. Because I remember saying that. So Buddy not dead.
So apparently they're saying that it was a mishap while he was flying.
Mm-hmm.
And then he ejected himself out, and then the plane kept going.
Yep.
And I understand that the plane crashed, but they didn't say why he injected himself out. They just said mishap.
Yeah, they haven't said anything just yet.
Hey, that program is ass. Or the F-35 program, bro. Like when you really dig into it, like dog, it's not like you got test pilots saying it's basically a piece of junk for all intents and purposes, like what it's supposed to do. So this does not surprise me considering the history of said plane.
And I don't think it went missing at all. I think they were just trying to make sure it didn't kill nobody before they said they found it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it got a black box on there. They definitely knew where it was.
So my thing is, what kind of mishap would cause you to lose a plane? So you don't think it went missing at all? You think, hey?
Nah, I think they were trying to make sure it didn't kill nobody when it crashed.
Okay, so Mark, you saying that the plane itself is trash?
Yeah, like there's just basic like flights thing. There's so many things that could have went wrong, like depending on technology. Like I was saying the other day, like you got fly-by-wire systems, depending on how the plane is actually flown. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not all mechanical flaps and stuff nowadays. Like ain't no telling what could have happened. It could have been something electronic,
Right. All right. So you thinking like y'all seen Top Gun? Remember Top Gun? Y'all seen Top Gun?
Which one, the old one or the new one?
Funny thing is, I've never seen one.
Of course.
Hey, whoa.
Wow, travesty.
Facts. How in the history? How
What is that about?
Wow.
What is it about?
What is that about?
Gee, you know who said that?
Jamila, you way too old to not have seen Top Gun. I swear to God, she got
Joker. I was serious. After I found out it was a love story, I had to watch it.
After you found out it was what?
A love story.
Top Gun ain't really a love story.
It's a love for breaking the rules and
Nah,
being
it's a love
trendsetter.
Goose and what's the other dude name that was on his ass the whole time?
It's a love story because of one sex scene with Kelly McGillis.
Nah, it's a man-on-man love story. I get into it at a different time.
My God.
Hey man, listen, if you don't like volleyball, just say that, bro.
Facts.
Wow.
I'm almost offended by that, bro. I stood up. I was like, what? We gonna let it slide. We gonna let it slide, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's wild.
Hold on, let me pull it up real quick.
Let you pull up what?
You better what? You better watch that wordplay.
The love story.
Bro.
Talking about between Val and
no, he's talking about between Goose and Maverick.
Goose and Maverick too. I mean, Val was a part of that too. I mean, what was the name of Val Kilmer's character? Iceman. Yeah.
Yo,
he
y'all
almost took the shit out of
bro.
Iceman. He really did.
Dude, y'all are tripping.
I love Top Gun, bro. Top Gun is one of my top 3 movies of all time. So I'm with you, Linnell.
There is no Top Gun slander. No Top Gun slander. It's a love story. Let's see.
Hey, Linnell, did you talk about the explosion in Palestine?
I did not. What you got?
It's nothing really unfolding. It's just video out of people sitting there chilling, and the next thing you know, 4 freaking striker missiles just hit in the middle of Palestine.
Is that the one where the building fell?
Yeah, part of it fell.
Okay, yeah, that was wild.
And there's another one in Iran. There's a bunch of stuff blowing up over there too.
In Iran, okay. Let's see. So I had a couple more. So I want y'all to tell me what y'all think of this. So y'all know Coach Prime has been kicking ass, right? Primetime Dion been kicking ass. Hold on, let me make sure my audio is right. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wait, say something. Keep talking. Look at me.
Something. And Coach Prime sounds weird. I never thought I'd see the day where it'd be Coach Prime.
Wait, hold on. I got a loose wire. Say something else, Ethan.
I just figured, he was going to stay prime time forever, but he eventually got old too. That's what was weird about it. But it's amazing to see what he's doing on the field. It's a new
level of prime time, Ethan.
I do too, Marty. I'm excited about where he's taking it. Like, I'm not even into football as much, but I'd be willing to watch those games.
So here, y'all tell me what y'all think of this right here. So you know what? Since y'all can't really hear my screen. Hell, y'all. Hopefully, y'all can hear this shit. Where is it at? All right, here, y'all tell me if y'all can hear this. Because I think this is pretty. This is what people are scared of, right? What's it called? Hey, yo, where the hell is it? Oh, here it goes.
If they take over coaching, like
did y'all hear that?
Yeah, that was solid.
Sound nasty. Yeah.
All right, cool.
If they take over coaching like everybody wants them to, there's not going to be anything left for the white people. I mean, all the players are black. I mean, the only thing that the whites control is the coaching jobs. Now, I'm not being derogatory about it, but that's all that's left for them. So black talent is beautiful. It's great. It's out there. The only thing left for the whites is a couple coaching jobs. They get more black coaches. That's all right with me. I'm sure that they'll take over that pretty soon, too. You want me to tell you why there aren't any black executives? I'm not going to tell you it's because the blacks aren't intelligent enough. I'm going to tell you because it is that whites have been running the establishment of broadcasting, just as they've been running the establishment of baseball for too long, and seem to be reluctant to give up power. But let's say what it is, that there is a sense that the black can work in the field. They can work in the cotton field, they can work on the ball field. But ask the black to use his brain, run the team, play on a team. Oh my goodness, you're talking about real integration.
Yo, is that why they mad at Deion? Cuz
Who was that?
so I think the first voice was y'all remember Jimmy the Greek? Y'all too young to remember Jimmy the Greek. So Jimmy the Greek was the sportscaster, and he went like viral back in the fucking 80s, 90s for saying that the reason that black people are physically superior is because of slavery. Like he said that on TV. He said that on TV.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah. So that was the first guy, and then I think Ted Koppel was the last guy. I forget who the middle guy was. But when it comes to like Deion and all the noise he's making, I think that's literally kind of what they're scared of, or what he was speaking to. It's like, yo, white, like black guys already got all the goddamn playing jobs. Now they want to get them into coaching. That's the only thing that white guys can really do. All right. And I think that's kind of fear.
Go over there by that window.
Huh?
Go on over there by that window.
Am I breaking up?
Mm-hmm. You know the drill. Like you ain't.
Oh man. What did y'all hear?
Jamila?
Yeah, it's fine for me. You might need to go by the window, Jamila.
Oh, Jamila, you got to get by that window. Go by that window, Jamila.
Hey, sit yourself in the corner too.
All right.
Golly.
Nobody puts baby in the corner except the Wi-Fi.
That's that humble silence, y'all.
That's that window pie.
Not that Chi-Town Wi-Fi didn't put a virus on my phone. It put a hex on me.
All right. But yeah, dude, I think so. All the stuff going on with Deion, man, I think honestly that's where it comes from, right? Because if you get if he succeeds, everybody's going to want an ex-NFL player coach, and you get a whole bunch of white guys getting pushed out. Something that's predominantly white. Like you can count on one hand the number of black coaches in non-HBCU D1 schools. You know what I'm saying? And in terms of ownership in the NFL was like zero. Are there any? I don't think there's one. And so I think that's the problem. All right. But I heard this clip. I was like, yeah, it seems about right.
I mean, bro, if one thing I learned about coaching or managing, as they call it in soccer, because I'm going from soccer with this, right, is there is no guarantee and there is no metric to say that any certain player is gonna make a good coach.
I agree with that. I do, but you know what I think though? I think they've been locking out black players from becoming coaches, because there's been a lot of a lot of white players that have been coaches. It's the
And they
black players
trash.
specifically that they're locking out of coaching. They'll let them be, special teams coach, wide receivers coach, DB coach. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to head coaches, right, there's no reason why we shouldn't have more black coaches. Like
So
look at the NBA,
I
right?
mean, yeah, I agree, but I feel like all in all, with that being said, right, as looking at the NBA, I feel like the NBA is more in touch with its fan base anyway.
Yeah, no, I got you. I don't necessarily disagree with that. Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with that. I think the NFL is they're really protective over those positions.
I
Like
agree.
protective. So
I think I think there's a lot of maybe not so much in the NFL, but just in general, I think there's more black coaches nowadays. Like my dad's from a small town in Maryland. He graduated with a guy who's coaching D1 right now at a big name school. So one thing I've learned from him, I've never talked to him, but just listening to my dad, is that there are like what you said, there's more of us out there in positions of coaching. It just might not be positions that get a lot of love. Like, for instance, before he became what he is now, he was a strength and conditioning coach. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, he was still doing something, but not necessarily on the level of Dion by any means. But I think
Yeah.
we there. It'll get there.
You know what? Yo, leagues are copycat leagues. Like when something works, like I said, when Dion started having success at Jackson State. So not only did he start winning, but he started bringing money to the school, right, and resources. Then, what's the joint down in Florida hired Ed Reed? Like, you know what? Good idea. Let's get us a rich guy. You know what I mean? Let's get us one of these rich ex players to make it crack. So
So, to your points, I think it was X who brought it up the other day. Said the town made 18 million off of him. Off of Dion said his accountants or somebody said, on Dion's side, that they made 18 mil.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson
in
State.
1 week.
There you go.
Jackson State or
Thank you, sir.
Colorado?
Colorado.
Wait a minute. Yeah, Colorado. Yeah. So and remember, they had to borrow the money to get to pay him. They was like, they ain't had the money. They was like, you know what? We'll get it from somewhere.
Well, they made it back now.
They made it back. Made them his whole goddamn contract in a week. All right. Hey yo. So I got here. Let me see. I think I'm gonna do one, maybe two more. One,
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
Did you mention? I think I just put it in the comments, but I felt like it was. I think it was like Tariq Nasheed or something had a radio show, and the white guy called up there and was basically saying they was pissed about Dion and how he be promoting like all of this stuff, and he should just be coaching, and there it holds a level of insecurity for white men when a black man is doing well and excelling. Did you hear that?
I did not. No, I didn't. But that's typical though. Like you often hear that shit. So the whole be a good sport.
Literally agreed to it.
Why you gotta brag? You said what?
The man literally agreed to it, and he was like, well, yeah. And he was a white guy. He was like, yeah, he was like, well, yeah, because white man did it. And I was just like, not like you. I guess you gotta listen to it. I should have probably sent it to you. I feel like I might have, but I don't know. But yeah, that was
that's
crazy.
typical. All right. So here, let me do this last one, then we'll get into some nigga news. All right. So, hey Najee, you there? You gonna like this one? I'm sure you've seen this one. All right. So, y'all like all of the propaganda around like space, right? So everybody who's ever been around kind of me knows like when it comes to space propaganda, I'll be on their necks, right? And so if you don't know the Earth is flat, then we got to have a talk. All right. So anybody that's here and and don't know that the Earth is flat, then we need to have a discussion. All right. However, when it comes to like space propaganda, like they go hard to the paint with space propaganda. All right, especially recently, like India moon mission. The Atari like graphics they showed for the Indian moon landing. It's comical. Russia, you know what? Russia they mailed it in. They was like, yeah, going to the moon, and it crashed, and then they showed some bull crap video of something hitting something, right? So they did a whole fake moon crash thing. They didn't even land. It's like, no, it crashed. We don't even want to talk about it no more, right? Russia got tired of faking the moon landing. They ain't faking no moon no more. All right. Somebody else, I think Japan is doing a moon thing. USA is doing a moon thing, right? They got aliens talking all over the place. So like the propaganda is real when it comes to space, right? So there's a story. Hopefully y'all can hear this. There's a story about something coming from space. Where's this joint at? Here it goes right here. Let me share my screen with y'all so y'all can see this. Hopefully y'all can hear it too. Screen share, window, this window. All right. So hopefully y'all can hear it too. Y'all can hear it?
No.
Y'all can
hear nothing.
Y'all can hear that?
It says you haven't pressed play yet on our side.
Let me see. Did y'all hear it? No?
Nah. But I know
I was playing it. Y'all can hear it? Yo.
I had that video.
Hold on, cuz I gotta. So this is wild. Is it 20? What is it? 15 seconds in? Hold on. All right. Here. You know what? I'm gonna play it on Bing. Yo, Bing lets me play it. I don't know why.
Bing got you excited, huh?
Huh?
Bing got you excited, huh?
Man, Bing. Hey, last week when we was doing all that 9/11 stuff, Bing was being great. You know what I'm saying? These joints, they will not let me be great. Google don't want to let me be great, cuz. All right,
use Google?
Huh?
You use Google?
To play this video? Yeah. Like when I share.
Okay. Never mind. Go ahead.
All right, here, let's do this one. It's fine. Like I said, they're gonna let me be great. We're gonna go to Bing. Let's see.
For now, a mysterious hole on a beach has caused a stir.
Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
All right.
In North Dublin, a local astronomy enthusiast is hoping the crater in Portmarnock could be the aftermath of a cosmic event.
It's a huge, mysterious crater that looks out of this world. But is it? The unusual hole on Portmarnock Beach stopped local astrophysics enthusiast Dave Kennedy in his tracks yesterday, and he's certain the small but heavy rock inside it came from up above.
As you can tell by here, there's a scorch mark on this side here, so that would have been at the angle that it came down at. And it is weighty. I'm not sure if it's composition, but we're definitely going to have to find out.
The striking hole soon caught the attention of passers-by, many hoping that what they're witnessing is the aftermath of a once-in-a-lifetime cosmic event.
Y'all see that? So they got this crater hole in the beach, and they got this dude who's some sort of astrophysicist, and he's giving a whole breakdown on how the rock that he has in his hand is a meteorite. Like, how many times have we been talking flat Earth stuff, and people were talking about, oh yeah, meteorites that hit Earth all the time, right? They find them all the time. They got these crater holes. Y'all see that crater hole? Nice circular ass crater fucking hole and shit, right? Now check this shit out.
was the that's
They literally dug the goddamn hole, man. And these people did a whole news story on the goddamn hole that they dug.
with evidence. Scientific evidence to back it up.
With evidence to back it up. With whole evidence to back it up. Right? Whole evidence. You said what? And dude, I don't even know if they
That's
put
what I
the
wonder. Where
rock
they
in
get that
there. I
rock
think
from?
they might have fucking found the rock and just brought it over. I don't even know if they put that rock in there. I think that dude brought
Out or smooth the ends, smooth the inside. That would be funny.
What do you mean?
The people that dug was they that rock moved the inside.
Oh no, he was using like a thing.
Well, that was just on that video, but I'm saying
Oh,
because we're wondering like where did the rock come from? Was
the
that left behind?
astrophysicist, bro. He went to the woods and found that shit. He went to whatever was around. He went and picked up the
He
first
went
rock.
to
And
his,
look,
he went to the
I
local
found it.
Carrabba's, bro. Oh
Yeah.
god.
He went and found it himself. He brought that. Yo, he brought that. So when
Shit, I wasn't giving them that much credit, Linnell.
man, look, this is time to shine. He 1000%
Was
brought the rock
digging
on
that hole?
the rock. No, he didn't dig the hole.
Oh
No.
god, they gotta. You saw that boy
What I'm
sleeping.
can you hear what I'm saying?
You're saying that they were using a rock to dig the hole, right?
The weirdest part about it that those people that were digging the hole, the news would lead other people to believe that, oh no, they were just fooling around. This was here, and then they created like a fake fictitious video of them digging the hole out.
And maybe the problem is
Nah,
that. Go ahead now. What you gonna say, Najee?
nah. The other video came first.
Yeah,
Fully,
the whole video came first.
I'm fully aware that it came first. I said what the media would like to do is spin it and make people think. Never mind.
No, I got you. I got you. You're saying that hey, they
I
might
heard
try to switch up the timetable. I get you. But yeah. So like whenever people get to talking, oh, we got meteors from Earth from outer space. They land all the time. They make craters and all this other stuff. Think about this, right? Next time somebody tell you that meteors land on Earth and make craters, think about this right here. All right. All right, hold on. I wanna. Hey, AF baby, you here?
Yeah.
All right, homie. I know your partner in crime ain't here, but you know what? Let's do some. You gonna do some nigga news?
Sure, why not?
All right, y'all. We're gonna do some a foray into the land of black people. Right, the homegirl AF baby is gonna enlighten us with a look into what's going on with black people. All right, so real quick, AF baby, tell us all about the Negro News Express. All right, putting the KKK into Nigga Canoes. What you got?
So y'all already know how we go. When we do nigga news, we start off with music. So just a little bit on the music scene. As y'all know, on Friday, Drake and SZA released a new song called "Slime You Out." We talked about how Halle Berry was mad at the cover art of her getting slimed at the Kids' Choice Awards. The irony of it all is Drake, and all y'all little Drake heads, y'all gonna be upset because that was supposed to drop on the 22nd, which is Friday, but all the dogs will not be coming out. It won't. The Rich Flex rapper has pushed back his album yet again on an IG story post. He posted on his page and said, okay, my dilemma I face with It's either to cancel shows to finish the album, or I complete the mission and drop the album before the last show. I owe you all these memories. We are building, and everywhere we have missed today, we will be spinning back for sure. Okay, and then he said, for all the dogs, October 6th is only right. So if you thought you was bumping the new Champagne Poppy this weekend, you gotta wait. It's October 6th. Because Drake is on some nigga shit. You know, he ain't a nigga.
He canceled his New Orleans show too. Fuck him.
God damn. Damn. He said he gonna spin back around. He gonna spin by y'all, hopefully. So next we're gonna go to sports. Something that I thought was a very, 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 very hilarious is this whole little Dylan Brooks situation. So you may or may not know, Dylan Brooks inked a 4-year, $80 million deal to play for Houston as they try to get back into the postseason. So Brooks has a chance to make like an extra $1 million for his earnings if he can get the young squad to the postseason. The conditions of his contract include that when he signed with Houston this summer, the Canadian forward is going to help them make it to the playoffs. So with that clause in his contract, fans learned about it, and boy, they've been taking him out on social media. Now, with the preseason starting in a few weeks and the regular season starting later in October, who thinks Dylan Brooks is going to actually get them to the playoffs and get an extra $1 million? Right now, I'm not sure if I do. So,
wait a minute, how much more does he get
Hell
for
nah.
getting into the playoffs?
$1 million just to get them to the playoffs. He get $1 million more.
Hell
So,
nah. He couldn't even
yeah,
get
that's what everybody say. Like, everybody been taking him the fuck out on social media. So, we kind of talked about this the other day, but I'm gonna bring it to y'all again. The former Cowboys running back Michael Irvin finally reached a settlement with the Marriott in his $100 million defamation lawsuit. They still haven't reported on exactly how much he settled for, but he will be returning to the NFL Network. Y'all may or may not remember that he was accused by that white lady of making lewd and lascivious comments towards her in a hotel lobby encounter, which he always denied, and then he questioned the severity of it during a news conference March 14th. But now the Marriott got to pay him up, which I'm here for it because I just felt like it was a setup. Like, she wanted some bread, she didn't get it, and now Marriott got to pay my good brother because he ain't deserved that. They was lying on his good name.
All right, so what y'all think? So give me a spitball. What y'all think the number was that they settled on?
If it's $100 million, I feel like closer to 100. So I'm gonna say like 80.
80.
Yeah, that was my number too.
Yeah,
Somewhere
80.
around there.
Yeah, between 60 and 80, because once you prove it, it's over with.
Man, that's a lot of money, cuz. How much did he
How much
really
you think?
You know what? Let me think. How much did he really lose? Let me think. Hold on. So I'm going because this is Marriott got money. So I ain't tripping on that. So they got money. And I'm sure, insurance paid it out. I bet you the insurance deductible is somewhere around 20, 30 million. I'm going he got less than 25 mil.
Less than 25 mil.
I can't believe he has competent lawyers and walks out with less than.
Actually, I'm on Liddell's side. He probably got the 20, and then the lawyers got the rest because they got to get their fees and shit.
Right. I mean, he ain't do no jail time. Yeah, he got fired from his job and
Public embarrassment.
Slander across national TV.
Exactly.
Yeah. He got drugged through the mud.
I say he got the whole settlement probably was 80, and he only got like 30 or 40 because the lawyers, they be racking up.
80 million is a lot, y'all. I want y'all to think about other settlements, bro. I'm trying to think how Colin Kaepernick got fired from his job. Like, they broke the law. And he only got, how much did Colin get? Like 20? You know what I'm saying?
How much he got?
Michael got fired.
I thought it was undisclosed on how much he got.
It was undisclosed? Okay.
Yeah, for Kaepernick? Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I don't think Colin got nowhere near $80 million. Like, and that was huge.
The only reason I agree with you because he's thirsty to play football right now. And not to say he don't love the game, but if you gave me a undisclosed high
Colin got
amount,
40
I really
mil.
wouldn't care. 40?
Yeah, he got 40. Or it approached 40.
Bruh. So
Colin got to nick him.
man, so that's 40. Now y'all think X said 36 million. Y'all think the playmaker who said this wasn't even like this was a low-level employee. She ain't grab his butt, fondle his junk, none of that. Right?
Colin got 10. Colin got less than 10.
That's
That's why he thirsty to play in the
They were saying
NFL. I can
7.
see that.
They were saying he got less than 10. They were saying around 7.
right. And so the playmaker ain't getting 80. Like I said, the most he got was 25. But I think it might have been closer to Colin's number. Like
That was a big deal though. NFL Network, the Super Bowl. Like
he
didn't get to do that.
He had to split that joint.
With Reed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
He had to split that with Ed Reed?
Yeah.
Did it? Oh,
that's what I'm reading in this article. It says, hold on, let me get straight to it.
Eric Reed.
Yeah, when revealed that the NFL settled the grievance case of Colin Kaepernick against NFL for $60 million to $80 million. However, Andrew Beaton of Wall Street Journal claims something else. Kaepernick and fellow NFL player Eric Reed would end up receiving just under $10 million. However, just after the discovery of the sum, many individuals assume that less than $10 million is just too cheap.
Yeah, that's tough. Okay.
But like I said, that might be they cut and the lawyers got the rest because lawyer fees be racking up. I thought it was bullshit, but watching my girl do her shit, that should be racking up. And she, her billable is like $500 an hour, or
right.
used to be.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's tough.
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think the playmaker got that much money, y'all. Remember the $100 million was just like, hey, this is pie in the sky, right? They got in the negotiating room like, all right, man, you done with this bullshit? Yeah, man, we got.
But it's like he played hardball. What they said, we're gonna give you 2, and then he said, please give me 5, and they said, we're gonna give you 4.
100
And he
is
said,
the
please give me 10. Like what?
100 is the give you some wiggle room so you can land somewhere near like 15, 20.
Right, exactly.
Heck no, niggas is getting 10%.
Yeah, some people get lucky and they get closer to the 100 because the insurance company got that, may have been trash at defending themselves. But if you can get it, if the closer you get it is when they see, oh shit, this motherfucker got some compelling evidence. He got video, he got audio, he got us breaking policy, he got us fucking up. But if they know the case is bullshit and they don't feel like litigating, they're gonna try to get you close to that 1 million as possible.
That ain't right. That's some nigga shit. Speaking of nigga shit, niggas love to do nigga shit. And Nicki Minaj's husband definitely is one of them niggas. Kenneth Petty, aka Big Zoo, and his geriatric goons take a stakeout in New York City looking for Offset, bro. Like, the trio we've seen on multiple online videos making threats towards Offset. And the ironic part of it all, Offset was actually live streaming on Twitch with Kai Cenat in Atlanta, Georgia, while they was in New York, thinking he was there, looking for him, telling him to come outside. Oh my gosh. Offset replied finally with videos of him getting off of a private jet, laughing at the goons and calling them broke. But I just feel like, ladies, keep your husbands inside, especially you, Nicki Minaj. He already be getting in trouble, lawsuits, pedophile stuff, and now him and his old goons just outside threatening people. Like, what we doing? What we doing? Very sad, very niggerish. I don't like it at all.
Wait a minute, ain't Offset already changing his name?
He definitely finna change his name after, I believe, after this album. But it's just allegedly at the VMAs, Offset and Cardi B was there. It was some kind of drama with Nicki Minaj because she was there and her husband was there too, allegedly. And I guess he's defending Nicki Minaj's honor. But it's like, how you outside making videos, these old ass, hustling ass goons outside talking about something, yeah, come outside, we on this block. When the nigga you trying to fight, see, whatever, is in a hole, and he in Atlanta on live, streaming, how we live right now for 24 hours straight with Kai Sanat. So it's just like, you just look dumb. It's just some pure nigga shit. But he ain't changed his name yet, but he definitely is changing his name next album.
Maybe he finna burn his name up. Like he doing all the bull crap under Offset, then right before he switched to something else. So he can't be blamed for it.
It's still some nigga shit. Either way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then for those that didn't catch it, Tory Lanez, he did go for appeal. His appeal was denied, sadly, in Chop Voice. The crazy thing is, like, his lawyer did not show up. He just posted, like, I have prior engagements, like, I'm here with Tory, sending all the vibes. I feel like he needs to fire this lawyer too, because I don't know, it's a thing with all his lawyers where they just be trying him, in my opinion. But yeah, he's still fighting. He is taking it up to a higher court to see if like he can get these charges dropped. We shall see. Y'all know that's top dude, so we definitely gonna be reporting updates on the Tory Lane situation. But that's all I got today for Nigga News Express.
All right. Thank you, Ali Koppel. Yeah, Ali Koppel is what we'll call you. Be all right. So I had it was one more thing I wanted to show y'all. Somebody's gonna say something? No? All right, cool. It was one more thing I wanted to show y'all. So y'all could say, because this kind of goes in nigga news. That's why I kind of held it back. Because I couldn't figure out nowhere else to put this. This is nigga news. This is 1000% niggy shit. Hold on, where is it at? All right. I gotta share my screen. It ain't no audio. It's just me. I'm gonna share my screen. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Hold on. Window and go. What y'all think of this, man? So this is supposedly at a funeral in Nigeria. Somebody explain to me what the hell is going on.
What in the Senator?
Yo, Nigeria is holding every kind of L I can find.
Why you always be posting stuff like this,
That's
bro?
some nigga shit. What
You
the
should have
fuck?
found nowhere to put this, dog.
What is this? The pause Olympics?
Bro.
This is too much.
Linnell.
Definitely too much.
Linnell.
She said definitely too much.
Linnell. This what you be. This is the kind of shit you send Paige. This is what you be texting about, bro.
Don't put me in this.
I'm just asking. He said I couldn't find nowhere to put it.
In a pantsuit that looks like a dress?
Jamila.
That's a dress that looks like a dress.
No, it's a split down the middle.
Pantsuit.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's a pantsuit that looks like a mermaid dress with a little bit of flair. But what?
If Prince wore that, y'all would love it.
What?
Oh, my bad.
No.
My bad.
I mean, what is the women? What's the women got? What is that?
What do they look like?
Like, what is that?
You want to use your imagination? You want to study it?
Linnell, I don't know. I don't know why YouTube always trying to give me hard strikes.
Bro, this ain't got nothing to do with strike. This is on the internet, bro.
That's one. Look, on the left picture alone, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikes. It's right there in broad daylight, bro. What is we doing?
What's the reason? What's the
Exactly? What does it mean? What is the meaning behind it?
I don't know. I just know this was
Y'all think there is one?
So it was at a funeral.
He was
Oh,
trying to go
that's a
I
viral.
know
funeral?
you
He was
was
trying to go
like,
viral.
Wait a minute. How did you discover this? Is my
Not at
question.
a funeral.
And look,
Who
y'all know
sent this to you?
my algorithms are all jacked up. Y'all know.
Oh,
It, you know what? No, I
algorithm.
know what it
Gotcha.
is. It was the funeral for the elephant that stomped out that lady. Them is elephant tusks.
Is
Bruh.
it? Where the
Mm-hmm.
other one?
Yeah. No, the trunk, like the trunk, and then
What's underneath it?
the tusks is on the side.
why are the tusk rounded?
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
It's given that they ran out of stitches or something, like, but yeah, I'm going with it was the commemorating of the elephant that went laid to rest because she didn't, the one that stomped that lady out. So they buried the elephant.
Bring the flood, God.
Yeah.
And those is whoever died, those is his homies right there. I don't know what so the thing is, I saw it and I was looking through the comments. I'm like, yo, what, why, what is going on? Like I was confused. And so I searched through the comments. I found nothing. The only thing I got is that this is a funeral in Nigeria. And that's all they told me.
It's not even giving funeral. It's giving like a fashion show, like a statement. Is that a microphone in his hand?
Oh,
Like,
he's definitely giving a statement, but I don't think I can say it on YouTube.
That's a phone in his hand.
Not David in the chat talking about that's what they want at their funeral. And some fire.
that's what.
David.
Go ahead, Floyd. Go ahead, Floyd. Well, Nels, can you change this picture?
What do you say?
Can you change this picture?
Oh.
Hey, low key, I feel like that man was trying to make his closing statements before he left this earth, because you see, it's all women. I ain't gonna say what it is. You can put two and two together, but I think that's what it is.
Bro. Yeah, I thought it was maybe as a joke because that's something that their friend thought was funny. Like I can see that, sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. I was confused. I gotta tell y'all. Yeah, so I just wanted to, that's all I had. Like in terms of nigga news, I was like, you know what, I don't know what this is, and because I was confused, I had to show it to y'all. And Veronica talking about some only Nigerians. It might have been in Ghana, Veronica. That might have been a Ghanaian funeral. I can't prove that wasn't in Ghana. They said Nigeria, but there ain't nothing but a couple states over. You know what I mean? All right, cool. All right. Somebody say something? Who's that? Who's that? Yeah. Who's that? Respect my people, please. All right, y'all. Let's get into it, man. So today, what I wanted to do, because hey, anybody that don't know, we talk about all kinds of heavy stuff all the time, right? We talk about everything from the mud floods, flat earth, health stuff, like whatever it is to talk about, the Trump election stuff, like we dig into everything. X, you said what chat am I referring to?
No, that's Miss J. She keep telling me to turn the chat on. I don't know what she's talking about though.
Which chat, Miss J? Which chat is off? The X chat?
On Twitter.
I don't know how to turn it on. Let me see. Let's see. View on Twitter. You are live. It's telling me I'm live. Edit. Yeah, hold on. Can't post comments to some destinations. Okay. Twitter is just telling me I can't post to Twitter. Huh?
Y'all gonna impose some fees?
Huh?
I said, speaking of that shit, y'all gonna stay on there if Elon imposed them fees?
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I'm from Atlanta. Somebody gonna allegedly scam and give me that shit for free.
Right. Yeah, Ms. J, I can't cut them on us, so I'm gonna have to tinker with that when I see what's wrong with this Rumble. All right, guys. So anybody that knows what we do, yo, we talk about some of the most heaviest stuff ever. Timeline stuff, Tartarian stuff, like everything in the conspiracy realm, we talk about it. And if you like that kind of stuff, then look at the comments. Conspiracy Cookout with the TinFoil Fam. So we're gonna do a lot of that stuff here. I think last week we did 9/11, and I proved to you people that there were no planes. All right, and if you really want the smoke, go back, look at it, and then come back and tell me, you got something different. Okay. Now, this week, what I want to do is I want to share. Okay, and it's not just going to be me sharing; it's going to be we sharing. Okay, it's not just me; it's the fam. We're going to share because I think that's how we come across a lot of good stuff. All right. So this week I asked the fam to bring. Y'all know how we look at TV shows and movies and stuff, and we be recommending them to people because of the stuff that's up in them, right? It's like, yo, this you got to watch this. They was talking about something, right? So what I asked people to bring was their top 3 movies and top 3 TV shows, like just on a conspiracy tip. Like, yo, as conspiracy people, give me your top 3 and tell me what you got. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around to the homies and see what they got. So let's start with movies. All right, we're gonna start with movies. Let's see who's here. JB, you here? Where's Joseph at? Did Joseph pass out? Joseph was over there on one. All right. I think JB passed out. All right, Ethan, where you at, cuz? Let's see what the true Arbarian God has. Has Arbarius blessed you with knowledge? Ethan, you there, cuz? Where the hell Ethan go? Don't tell me I know he didn't drop off. He right there. Hold on, man. Let me see who up in this joint.
What?
All right, Najee, what you got, man? Ethan, I think he must be away from his phone.
Re-ask the question. My audio.
Right. Give me your top 3 conspiracy movies.
Would it help if I had some honorable mentions?
All right. Oh, there you go.
I have a movie.
All right, hold on. Wait. Ethan, where you at?
I'm right here.
All right. So you're gonna give me your top 3. You can give me the honorable mentions. You want to start at honorable mentions, then count it down. What you want to do?
Yeah, I'll just give some honorable mentions that probably somebody else will have. Enemy of the State, Black Dynamite, and True Lies. Those have some conspiracy elements in there. But what finally came to me as I was perusing through some different movies, I got Manchurian Candidate with Denzel Washington, and then the old one. This premise is still the same.
Well, tell me what the Manchurian Candidate is about.
All right, so they're planning an assassination on a major political figure, and what they do is they have to use mind control on I won't say a nobody, but a regular, I don't know if he's a civilian or a soldier, and they go through the arduous task of putting him under mind control, and he doesn't know he's under mind control until they start putting in the particular commands, and then he goes off and he's off to kill this major political figure. And it's reminiscent of a lot of other assassinations that happened over time. That's why I picked that one.
I got my 3.
All right, hold on, Najee. Wait, real quick, because that reminded me. Hold on. That reminded me of one of the quick hits that I wanted to talk about. Hold on, and Najee, I want you here for this. I'm glad you popped up. Wait, this it right here. Hold on, because the whole Manchurian Candidate thing literally reminded me of this. All right. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Um, so y'all see this? Najee, what's this?
I don't see no.
Yeah, y'all don't see my screen? Oh man.
Nope.
Hold on, let me see. I got. Oh, you know what? My bad. Hold on. All right, y'all see it? What's that,
You got
Najee?
you got the background. Just oh, there you go. Okay, I see.
Oh, you talking about my boy that was faking? He was faking like he was U.S. Marshal so he can try to quote unquote shoot RFK.
Right.
Or RFK paid him to act like he was going to shoot him.
Right. Exactly. So there was a supposedly an assassination attempt on presidential candidate Robert Kennedy Jr. Okay. And so I guess how did it go down, Najee? Dude, they came and they walked up to the dude, was like, "Yes, are you here to kill Robert F. Kennedy?" He says, "Yes, I am." And then they just kind of handcuffed him, and like he kept all his stuff on and all that. Like, what do you make of that, Najee?
It sounded like RFK paid, buddy. Me and Tim was talking about that. It sounded like he was out there because he looked too not put together. He just looked too like fresh. It don't even make sense. Like, what would the U.S. Marshals even be doing there? That's secret or paid security or police territory, not U.S. Marshals.
And look at the headline: Robert Kennedy Jr. assassination scare as heavily armed man breached security. Jesus Christ! So the only reason this came up to me was because of what Ethan just said about the Manchurian Candidate. And so we talked about this. That's MK Ultra. The Manchurian Candidate is MK Ultra. We literally did a show on that. I want to say a couple months ago, right? And so Robert Kennedy Sr. was actually killed by a Manchurian. Well, the guy that went to jail was a Manchurian Candidate. He was an MK Ultra victim, and they got him to go to where Robert Kennedy was in the kitchen and fire his weapon. He didn't actually hit Robert Kennedy Sr., but he fired the weapon and he hit some other people. But yeah, he was a Manchurian Candidate. That's what made me think of this. I knew it was something else I wanted to talk about, and this was it. Good job, Ethan. Appreciate you.
No problem. That was just one. I'll go through the other
Go
two
ahead. What you got?
really quick. Easily, Dark City is probably one of the major ones, I think, because it came out before The Matrix. But I think Dark City.
That's one of mine.
You know what? I'm gonna save it. You can give the description later on. Go to it a little bit later. The one I think that I definitely wanted to talk about really quick was the Hudsucker Proxy with Tim Robbins and Paul Newman. Came out in 1994. The premise was the executives at a major corporation were trying to drive the stock down of their particular company. So what they did was they were going to hire somebody from the mailroom and make them the CEO. By making them the CEO, it creates distrust on Wall Street, and everybody's going to make the stock go down. What he does is he proposes an idea for a circle. He gives like an idea for what is it? Not a hula hoop, but yeah, for a hula hoop, and it becomes a major craze. Everybody's buying it, and then the stock begins to rise. So now they're trying to develop a way to get rid of him. And the previous CEO, before they brought him in, actually committed suicide, and they got the inspiration from an actual CEO of the United United Brands Corporation by the name of Eli M. Black, who was born as Elihu Menashai Blaukowitz, and he was one of the major parts of the AMK, which merged with the United Fruit Company that dealt with the Chiquita brand. and he eventually went to his office on the 44th floor of the Pan Am building in Manhattan. And they said at about 8 a.m. he fell to his death landing on the Park Avenue viaduct beside motorists. So I felt like that dealt with a lot of the, I would say, corporate espionage and how they kind of do a lot of things in the background just to make sure that they fatten their pockets by bringing people in and manipulating the market. So I felt that dealt with the conspiracies in a way. And it's just a really good movie. It's done by the Coen brothers, and the script was written by what's his name from Spider-Man. I can't remember his name from Living Dead, not Living Dead, but anyway, I'm trying to think of the name off the top of my head. Oh, Sam Raimi. Yeah, Sam Raimi. But anyway, that's my three, really quick. Thank you.
All right. So for you, I got her. What's the third movie?
Hudsucker Proxy with Tim Robbins.
Hudsucker Proxy. All right, because I'm kind of gotta get. Wait a minute. So you were a Manchurian Candidate, Dark City, and Hudsucker Proxy.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Those are your three. All right. Cool. These are movies. All right, Najee, what you got?
Arlington Road. They live.
Ooh. All right. Give me Arlington Road. Tell the people what that's about.
Arlington Road is basically it goes kind of into the Manchurian Candidate era, but not so much. It's sleeper cell agents that go into cities and pick either low level, not not trailer trash, but people with some sort of either political affiliation or something that's already borderline in the area of where they can manipulate them and make them think a certain way, and then get them riled up. And whether it's getting a terrorist cell going, getting socio-political group started, something of that sort, or events like the Oklahoma bombing, stuff like that, to where they can get simple-minded people to commit crimes, and then quote-unquote FBI agent, deep cover FBI agent, disappears after it happens and creates a false flag event. So a couple of instances in real life like this would be old boy that did the shooting at that grocery store a couple of months ago, a couple of years, or
in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Who else? And that was also off of Black Mirror episode, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a couple more. Oklahoma bombing.
Oklahoma City. Yeah, I was finna say Oklahoma City. Yo, we're actually going to do an episode on that. I owe an episode on the Oklahoma City bombing.
Oklahoma City bombing.
Ruby Ridge and Waco.
Yeah, Ruby Ridge, Waco, and I want to say Las Vegas, but we can put a pin in that one.
Hey yo, I'm because you put a bunch of links about Las Vegas. Hey, we're gonna do a room on that. That's deep. That joint is deep.
Really good.
Yeah.
My other one is They Live. This one is kind of like Eyes Wide Shut joint. So it's this guy. I forget how the beginning of the movie starts. It's been a while since I've seen it, but
he a grifter. He goes looking for work.
Yeah. And he gets to a place and finds these glasses, and when he puts the glasses on, he sees that everything is like what's it called? Damn, what's the shit called? When
X-ray glasses?
Not the X-ray glasses, but what is it called? That he was seeing.
Propaganda.
Propaganda, yeah. He was seeing propaganda that was cloaked by branding. So he was saying how, what we see every day when he puts these X-ray glasses on, he sees what the quote-unquote elites, higher-ups, and bug people do to keep us becoming slaves and things like that, and keep us mind controlled by the branding, keep us distracted by TV and all this different stuff. And I don't know if these people were reptilians or what. I never really put a finger on what they were.
Something like that. They something like that.
Yeah, but basically it was how these underground people controlled the world, and the only way that they could know who each other were if they wore the glasses, or but or if regular people could know who they were if they wore the glasses. And then my last one is movie Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson.
Hey.
Yeah, and he's basically what?
What happened?
Did he cut out?
Yeah, I thought it was me. I'm gonna go check my stuff.
Yeah.
I think he got kicked out. Hey, Najee, if you talking,
we cannot hear you.
Yeah. You gotta leave and come back. Let me see. Is he here? Did we lose you? I think we lost you. Oh, there you go. He here. Your joint went out, cuz. Oh man, his audio went out. All right, but he's talking about Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson. It's pretty much, you know what Conspiracy Theory reminded me of, like Manchurian Candidate. It was like Mel Gibson played this guy, who was crazy for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but he was walking around every day crazy because he knew he knew an event was about to happen, and so he was just trying to tell people, and everybody was looking at him like he was crazy because he had been experimented on. And so pretty much it's about him trying to tell people the stuff that he's seeing and that he know, and don't nobody want to believe him. It's one of them kind of joints. You know what I mean? You there, Najee?
Yeah. My bad. It keep kicking me out. And then my honorable mention was the movie MK Ultra, with Jesse Eisenberg. I mean.
You know what? I ain't never seen MK Ultra. It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a blatant conspiracy movie, but this shit fire.
Okay.
It's like anytime his girlfriend does something, he activates and turns into a CIA killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super duper topical conspiracy, but it's still fire.
All right, cool. Let's see. All right, so that's Ethan and Najee. Let me get one of the ladies in this joint. Mila, where you at? Who is that? Paige?
It's me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So my movie picks would be What Happened to Monday.
That's a TV show? No, that's a movie.
Yeah,
Netflix.
Okay.
Netflix, yeah.
Okay.
It was about a grandfather who had a daughter, was pregnant with septuplets. She ends up dying, but in the world that they live in was like this whole world, like one world government, and they were like trying to decrease population. So people were only allowed to have like one child, um, in this system, and they had like retina scans and all of this stuff that they had to go through. And any additional children were meant to be like cryogenically frozen. But yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody the movie, but yeah, that shit wasn't happening. But one of the twins, like they all had, a different name of the week, whatever, and they assumed their mother's identity, like their grandfather set them up and they assumed their mother's identity and went through life as their mother's like legal identity when they went out, but only one at a time could go out on their day, whatever their grandfather, had named them as. But anyway, one of the twins or septuplets comes up missing and is literally like a rat race to try to figure out like what's going on. And you kind of learn like through this system how they're kind of like getting hijacked, getting exposed, and certain things are happening. It's a really wild ending, because you really never, I don't think that people really see it coming. But yeah, it's literally how the government just has like the levels of control, or trying to have a level of control over, everything. But yeah, so that's my one movie. And then Minority Report was one of my top favorites with Tom Cruise, which, I mean, conspiracy, I don't know like how it would necessarily fit, but I think that it kind of does fit with like all of the jam things that are into it, because it's literally like a pre-crime situation where they're essentially like using like digital computer system and futuristic fortune telling essentially to catch people before crimes are actually committed, right? And they're just like literally like locking people up for crimes that they have not even committed yet. And Tom
So they
Cruise
do that now. So like the thing is, if you take the kind of the element of mysticism out of it, where they have these people who can see the future, they do a portion of that now with your digital self. Like that's why they monitor everything that you do online, right? And they create a digital version of everybody. Oh shit, my bad, Najee. They create a digital version of everybody, and based on that profile, that's your social credit score. So they may not physically kill you, but they will if you start looking at the wrong information. They will definitely come and get you. If you start learning the wrong stuff, they will come and get you. If you check out certain books, if you look at certain websites, they will come in and having committed no crime, they will definitely come and get you. So it's not as far fetched as people think. But go ahead.
Minority Report is really old. So with that coming out, with the level of technology that they had, swiping the screens in the middle of thin air, with the just with like the retina scanning and that thing, I think that might have been the first time that I really realized like a level of like the black market, because when Tom Cruise was set, he was the head of the department, whatever. And then when they saw that he was getting like he got arrested because he was going under investigation, whatever, because they saw him committing a pre-crime for this person that he had never met, and he was trying to go back, like he was trying to buck the system and go in, to change whatever to figure out like what was going on. But he ended up having to get like new eyeballs on the black market and all of this crazy stuff. It was wow. I was like, what? And I don't even remember what year that was, but I was just like, wow, this is crazy. But back then, like at the time when those movies came out, it was like the newest thing. Now it's probably like not anything, graphics wise or whatever, but it was pretty dope. That was a really good movie. And my last movie, I would say, is a newer movie. And I was just going to put Level 16. And it just goes into like the orphanages, um, like the all girls school, and, the levels of medication or vitamins and minerals, those type of things that are occurring, right? The levels of trust in the government, in the educational system, also the level of through this movie, the levels of black market stuff and trafficking, but it's basically, if you haven't heard me talk about it before, y'all, it's about these girls that are in like this boarding school. And each level they go to, like the top level 16 is where they, air quotes, are looking to get, adopted. And through each level they learn levels of like cleanliness, and again, this is supposed to be a school, but as you watch it, you're like, what type of school is this? They're learning like feminine, traits, and they're taking their vitamins daily, and these sessions. And it's just like, if you just got to pay attention, because there's like mob activity, and it's a crazy movie. But yeah, those are my three.
All right, so you got What Happened on Monday, Minority Report, and Level 16. Those are your three movies?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Linnell, honorable mention, Kill the Messenger.
Kill the Messenger?
Yeah, about COINTELPRO and the reporter that uncovered Iran and Contra. Or Nicaragua.
All right.
I mean, if we doing honorable mentions, we could throw the comedy in there with Ben Stiller. Oh shit.
Zoolander?
Yes. Throw Zoolander in there because that shit was funny. You gotta have a mix. If we building a list, we gotta have something for everybody. And that was MK Ultra to the core.
All right. All right, let's see. So I had two guys. Or you know what? I need another girl. Paige, where you at?
Okay. No, I was just putting in the chat. Like I was like, dang, before we get to the honorable mentions, can we get through everybody? Because what if y'all honorable mentions is somebody's three?
Right. Like what the fuck?
For me, my three were X-Files, like the series, the whole
We doing
thing.
movies, Paige.
It has to be a movie?
Yes, they're two separate lists.
Then do X-Files movie.
Yeah, X-Files has a movie.
I know they got them. She ain't never seen the movie.
Yes, I have. What are we doing right now?
What?
Both of y'all need to pipe down. So,
Go ahead.
X-Files the movie, and then the platform, and then more recently.
All right, what's the platform?
So the platform is actually, I don't know what country that movie's from, but it's in Spanish or maybe Portuguese, one of those. And basically there's this jail, but the jail is in the shape of a circular tower. And the way it works is that like you're on a certain level of the tower and then you get fed once per day. And it starts all the way at the top of the tower. And it's like this beautiful meal, like this most lavish, like extravagant meal. And then that's the meal for the whole tower. And it's like hundreds of floors. It's like a lot. So depending on what floor you're on, like you might get people who just messed over it, or if you're at the bottom of the tower, there's nothing left. But the kick is every month, you get switched up to a new floor. So like a gas comes, everyone knocks out, and when you wake up, you're on a different floor. So it's a really good movie. I suggest everyone check it out. But I think that really says something about kind of what they're doing to our food and how they make us feel like, even though we know it's crap, like it might be literal crap or like literal human being flesh, that we feel like, oh, like the prices are good, so just make sure you go and get your 50-cent hamburger type thing, you know? Even though we just heard that it's got E. coli in it, like I bet more people are gonna hear about the cheap hamburgers that they can get, you know? So it's kind of like a extreme personification of that. And then most recently, I went to go see last year Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. And I really felt like that movie was out there really giving secrets, like gems. Like I really felt like that whole movie was just airing out the gateway process. Or sorry, I think it's called the Gateway Experience. That was basically listed by the CIA in 1983. Basically, when the CIA was like, y'all, we got multiple dimensions and quantum entanglement is a real thing and it causes us to have multiple timelines. So now you know. When I saw Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, I was like, oh, this is it. Like, this is them talking about basically the Gateway Experience, but just making it this Marvel movie. And then last but not least, I know I said X-Files the movie. And that's because y'all are making me say a movie. And I'm not even gonna hold you. I've seen the movie, but it's been a long periodical amount of time. So I don't remember what happened, but X-Files is 100% true right now.
All right. So yours are X-Files, Platform, and Doctor Strange. That's your list right there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Platform is definitely a good movie, Paige.
It was crazy.
All right, let's see. X, where you at? Allie, you gonna be next.
She gotta go. No service right now.
All right, cool. Allie, what you got?
So my three movies are number one, The Truman Show. I love that movie.
Truman Show. All right.
Yeah. Number
So,
two.
hey, what's the Truman Show about? For people who never seen it.
Yeah. So the Truman Show is about a man who's living his little everyday life, just normal, working his little everyday job. But little does he know, everything is a freaking psyop. His whole life is a psyop. He's actually the star of a TV show that follows him all day long. Been following him since the day he was born. Um, he finds out that it's a whole psyop, and then he tries to get away, but the man is trying not to let him, but eventually he does get away. So I think it's a really good movie because this man's whole life is psyop. Number two is They Clone Tyrone because Nike took mine. I was gonna say They Live, but I'm gonna say They Clone Tyrone. And They Clone Tyrone is about a drug dealer who basically is gunned down and cloned, and then he feels like something isn't right, so he finds out that it's a whole government conspiracy in his town to just make him do nigga shit and everybody around him to do nigga shit and stay in their niggerdom. And then my third one is a documentary, but it's still a movie. The Zeitgeist movie. That's my third movie because I feel like it talk about religion, it talk about 9/11, it talk about the monetary system. And yeah, so those are my three.
You know what? So Zeitgeist is like the entry level, like to conspiracy. So I saw that like in college, and so I think that's kind of what like it's one of them. It's a stepping stone. So if y'all know people who aren't really into conspiracies and you trying to like red pill them, Zeitgeist is a great place to start.
Yeah, it's like the easiest way.
Yeah. Zeitgeist is a great place to start, like red pilling people. You know what I mean? So somebody said you know what? I ain't gonna read the chat.
No, I said.
I ain't gonna read the chat out loud
And
because
spell that shit.
Huh? Zeitgeist?
Yes. Put that shit in the chat and spell that.
Whoever put it in the chat on YouTube spelled it correctly. Is Zeitgeist.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna do you one.
It should be on Tubi right now because I feel like I told my cousin to watch it like 3 weeks ago and it was on Tubi.
Let's see. I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna drop the link for it. Hold on. Let's see. It ain't Tubi, but you know. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna do you one better, Jamil. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. All right, so it's a great that's entry level conspiracy right there. That's where you start. That's where you get your foot in the door to thinking that hey, wait, what? That's wild. Something's different. Okay, so Zeitgeist is a good one. All right, even though it's a documentary, not really a movie. All right, X, you back?
I need like 15 seconds.
All right, cool. So while X got 15 seconds. Hey, so I'll see y'all in the chat. I'm gonna read some of y'all's in the chat, but I don't want to take nobody's thunders because y'all might say something that people like that's in they top three. So now I mean, don't think I don't see y'all. I see Madison. I think Angela put a couple things. Mac Taz, I see you. So yeah. Yeah, so Zeitgeist. So Madison says Zeitgeist and the Lost History of Flat Earth. Is definitely. But you know what? Those are like documentaries, and so you have to actually want to sit and look at that, right? That's not a movie that you watch and it sneak up on you on some. Hey, yo, hey, Angela, that's a good one. I'm gonna read it in a second. All right, X, you ready?
Yeah. 1 second.
Yeah. All right. So X finna give us his movies.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. For movies, I have Jason Bourne, the Bourne series.
Hey yo. So what's why you got that up in there? What you got?
I mean, what it came out a while ago. If you talk about what's the TV show Chop ain't watched?
Black Mirror.
If you talk about Black Mirror and talk about Man on Fire or Man Against Fire, like that's Jason Bourne. Amnesia, he trying to figure out who he is. The government telling him who he is. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole operation. Like that's what's going on today. Like we trying to figure out who we are. So yeah, the Bourne series. My next one, A Time to Kill. When you talk about, injustice that's going on in the world and you know what I'm saying, back in the country, things happen. I don't want to say the R word, but you know what I'm saying, things happen to little girls. And how do you get justice on your own? And then when you do go get justice on your own and you need representation, is it the people that look like you that's gonna represent you? Or is it somebody that don't look like you that really have the best interest of your heart? And so A Time to Kill definitely talks about the NAACP in the court system, the legal system. And you know what I'm saying? It talks about when we talk about the what's the family thing, bro? The
family thing.
Yeah, the family being together.
No, family reunion?
No.
What you mean?
Breaking up the family home.
The nuclear
The
family.
nuclear family, yeah. Like he had a nuclear family, you know what I'm saying? And so what happens when you take the black man out the home? Granted, you know what I'm saying, he did kill somebody, but like what does that look like? And then what do you lean on? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, they give you church and give you that religion to lean on, but at the end of the day, like when you lock behind those bars and your wife gotta figure out how she gonna continue to make it, she still have kids to look after, she still gotta be taken care of. Like, what do you lean on? And so that touches on the nuclear family, law, trust, and how they say all kinfolk ain't skinfolk. So yeah, Time to Kill. And Paycheck. What is that? Ben Affleck. They pretty much wiped his memory, and he left clues to himself. So it reminds me of Professor Energy, about how he leaves clues to himself and asks himself, am I dreaming? I think it says, am I dreaming or am I awake? It's one of those. But yeah, the Paycheck is basically, they wiped this man's memory. He's a engineer. He know how to work on technology and all this stuff. They contract him, the government contract him to perform something. And then he comes back in 3 years later.
Time machine, bro.
Say it again?
Time machine.
Time machine. And so he comes back and he's allegedly, I think it's a billionaire or something like that. It's multi-million dollars. And then he goes to collect and they like, yo, you sold those stocks. Like you gave all that up. And he like, I didn't do none of that. And she's like, yeah, you don't remember. So it's a whole thing to like get you to remember something that you didn't do. And now you got to figure out clues in your way back. So A Time to Kill, Paycheck, and a Bourne series is my 3 movies.
All right, Time to Kill, Paycheck, and the Bourne series. All right, that's interesting. The Bourne series. So you know what, Bourne series? I'm thinking that's MK Ultra, right? Paycheck,
Manchurian Candidate.
Manchurian Candidate
mixed with MK Ultra.
Yeah. I'm with it. Okay, Paycheck. They wiped his memory in that. Time to Kill. Okay, all right, I'm with it. Let's see. So that's Ellie X.
Paycheck is more like Severance too, bro.
Hey,
we mentioned TV shows. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, we're gonna get to TV shows. Hold on, we're gonna do TV shows. Hold on, all right. Let's see. Joseph, you up yet? Nah, Joseph knocked out. Marty, where you at? Let's see where Marty at. Dang, Marty knocked out too. Mark, you up? Let's see where Mark at. Mark, you ain't by your phone? I don't think Mark went to sleep. All right, cool.
Oh shit, yeah. What's up?
All right, give me your list, cuz.
Does it gotta be movies?
So we're doing movies right now. We're gonna do TV shows in a second.
All right, so I'm gonna say Enemy of the State
Yeah.
with my man Will Smith.
All right.
Because
Go ahead.
so well, number one, Will Smith is us, as in the regular everyday people. Basically, this man, is being. I can't remember exactly what was happening, but he was being chased by the three-letter agencies across America, and this ex-CIA spy man dude was helping him, get to the bottom of it and whatnot. Get back towards normal life and whatnot. Blah blah blah. Number two, in terms of y'all done said all of my shits, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say Blade Runner. It's a weird one, I guess, right? But I feel like maybe number one, it's about basically a guy who goes around hunting replicants, which are like robots that are just basically humans. Like these robots to the untrained, right, are basically humans. It's very hard to tell, but they're robots, so they're super strong and all that other, stuff, super smart. And he's trained to find them and kill them because they got loose and started doing crazy stuff. So they sent him to a prison planet, blah, blah, blah. Just because honestly, the AI, like I always liked the one with Harrison Ford. The new one's kind of in my opinion, but really, really like the retro. I like 80s stuff, like the retro space age feel type vibe is dope as hell to me. Like just the color scheme of the movie and stuff. It's really, really dope. Good storyline too. Really good movie overall. And then for number three, right? I was gonna say this at the beginning of the list, but I had to come up with two on the fly there, you feel me? Um y'all just gonna beat me up, right? But Lord of the Rings. Now hear me out. Hear me out before y'all go crazy. Right? So we had a discussion.
Lord of the Rings got some shit, bro. It ain't. I ain't mad at
So
Lord of the Rings. Go ahead.
so look at the earlier we were having a discussion, right, with some folks and shit. And birth certificates came up, right? So when you really get down into it, people are somebody I told. Funny story, right? Somebody I told been telling about my journey and law stuff, right? I've been talking to this man since the beginning. And I got to a point, I told you I just don't talk to people about the shit no more. So this man hit me up the other day and was like, man, did you know your birth certificate is worth money? And I just kind of laughed at him and like asked him what he knew about it and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh man, that's crazy. Let me know how it goes for you. Oh snap! But anyway, so once it's birth certificate, blah blah blah, it's money, blah 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 blah, all that other blah 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 stuff, right? But one of the very interesting things is very subtle detail, right? Once you do your birth certificate, you get this ring, you get this tiny gold rivet in your paper that combines all three of your little estate, the arms of your estate together, like so. Essentially, you got this one gold ring that rules everything. You know what I'm saying? And if you take this ring off, it loses its power. So there's a lot of other stuff in it as well, in my opinion. Like I feel like the dwarves and different races in there are a story of um kind of like on the scale of what's it called, Avatar. You know what I'm saying? Like telling a deeper story on that way, because J.R.R. Tolkien is a extremely big occultist. So he was tapped in with all the Freemasons and Rosicrucians and stuff, and he put them in his stories and whatnot. But yeah, that's my three.
All right. So you got Enemy of the State, Blade Runner, and Lord of the Rings. All right, cool. Hold on. Let me see. Where is... All right. Yo, Marty, did you wake up? Did Marty wake up? Nope. All right, cool. Hey, Porsche, try. Porsche. Porsche, try again. So I saw you trying to get in. Apparently, you got to have the different one, Ethan, to have people backstage and not on. That's hilarious. All right, so that I asked everybody, right? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing somebody. 8, 9, 10. Okay, no, just me. All right, so here, let me give y'all 3 of mine. How'd they go, Porsche? Hold on, let's see. All right, Porsche, you here?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. All right. All right, Porsche, give me your top 3 conspiracy movies.
Dang, it's my turn already. Give me 3 seconds.
And you had all day. What you got? Let's see here.
I know I did say the butterfly effect.
Butterfly effect. What's the butterfly effect about? That's Keanu Reeves, ain't it?
No, that's Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher, right? They're the same dude. All right, here.
Hey, yo.
All right, butterfly effect. What's it about? Where's she go? Is she here? Is she here?
I'm eating, my bad. I'm sorry. That's why I said give me a second.
I thought she fell asleep on the mic, bro.
I know, right?
No, I'm eating. Give me a second.
Running, Solomon.
Hey, Angela Goldenchild is it's so the thing is, in all fairness, they only ever said, well, no. So in the movie they did say a boy, but the golden child was bald. But yeah, it was definitely a little girl. But go ahead, Portia. What you got? What she said? What?
She said
She
she
said,
eating, bro.
give her a second.
Yo.
She munching that Chaldean food, bro.
All right, that's fine. Here, I'll give
So
y'all
out of the movies, are you like, did you mix them in the genres? Like, cause what genres do we have? You know, because I'm thinking like, do we have a genre where there's like a love type of movie, like with conspiracy stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, Jason Bourne.
Hey,
do you think that's a love story?
He fell in love. They killed
I
his
feel
woman.
like the Monday movie too, because wasn't she
Yeah,
with a
you
nigga?
right.
Yeah.
But that wasn't like the main component. That was just like the main thing.
Blade
I
Runner had a
wouldn't
love
consider
story.
those love stories.
It
Like,
was though. Like she gave him a ride. Like
Blade
that's
Runner
how he got up
had a
out of
love
there.
story.
She gave him a ride.
Oh boy, and Enemy of the State had a wife. All 3 of mine had love stories.
Time to Kill is about a wife, and you know what I'm saying? Like all mine is
but
relationship based,
like for
Jamila. But
example, like The Notebook, right? The
Bruh.
Notebook, a love story. The Notebook, that could kind of be, you know, conspiracy-ish, because if we're talking about healing ourselves, you know, being able to
I'm
you know,
going back to sleep.
What the hell?
oh, okay, that don't count. All right, never mind.
Well,
Oh
okay,
my
Jamila,
God.
what about the
I swear
one with
to God.
Halle Berry
Jamila, hey,
and
fold your arms and stop
like
reaching.
y'all can hear me talking, or y'all can or not?
Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say, Jamila, the guy with the one with Tom Hanks and Halle Berry, that was a romance story. Like
Monsters
literally.
Ball.
no, that wasn't
No.
Tom Hanks. That was
Oh no, she's talking about
Castaway.
Oh,
no,
maybe it
she's
wasn't
talking
Tom
about
Hanks.
no, it was Tom Hanks. The one with the crazy one where they kept
Atlas,
meeting,
something.
Cloud Atlas.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Y'all finished that movie?
I
Y'all
never saw
finished
that.
that movie?
I didn't even turn it on.
I couldn't finish it, Mark, but I tried so many different times. I feel like it's supposed to be good though.
Dude.
Wait, you didn't
Honestly,
finish it, Paige?
I keep falling asleep, but I'm gonna one day.
Hey, hold on, wait. You couldn't finish that, but you finished. Wait, no, hold on. Y'all couldn't finish that because I don't know if you finished the page. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Y'all finished that?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to though.
Never watched it.
All right,
Yeah, I
cool.
ain't seen that. I ain't seen that.
I'm tired of the multiverse shit.
Yeah,
Not that like conspiracy is like it could be. Conspiracy could be its own genre for sure. But when we're talking about movies, there isn't really a genre that's like, oh, conspiracy. There's psychological thriller, there's comedy, there's love, there's sci-fi. Like, and in those genres, there's levels of conspiracy. So I think that it would only be fair that we hit all of those levels, even when we're talking about like children and family movies, like Mitchell's
So
versus
what's your
Machine.
love
Like,
one, Jamila?
Dr. Zhivago.
well, I don't watch love movies. Like
I don't
the
either.
closest thing would be Notebook. So if anybody else like would have it in the chat or
Bridge on the
someone
River
else.
Kwai.
bringing up the Notebook. Like you didn't brought that up like
That's the
5
only
times.
love movie I know.
No, look, real shit, right? The movie with Joaquin Phoenix in it, I think it's called Her.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin.
Oh yeah.
Joaquin, hey, look, Joaquin to me. You know what I'm saying?
Cassius Clay. What the fuck?
What's his mama call him Joaquin. I'm gonna call him Joke. You feel me? But I think it's called Her. I'm pretty sure it is. I have to look it up. But
It is.
okay, so boom, in that movie, right? He falls in love, like literally is falling in love with artificial intelligence. And it's basically like you walk in, the Bill Gates setup, you walk in the house, and then the artificial intelligence goes, hey Linnell, hey Paige, hey Mark, hey Allie, and then it starts like acting as your partner. You get what I'm saying? And that was literally the movie.
Huh.
And he had an earpiece that could speak to him at work and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like he was on the beach taking a walk, and the AI was speaking in his ear and stuff. Yeah,
Bruh. Yeah, good luck with that one.
it was a solid movie. I'm not even gonna lie, but it was creepy as hell. It wasn't Striking Vipers level creepy, but it was still, it was nothing. You know what I'm saying?
No striking viper slander.
All striking viper slander. All right, here, let me get y'all mine
What's
right.
Striking Vipers?
Bro.
Hey, Linnell, go ahead and lay the movie list down so we can get the shows.
Yeah. All right. So somebody said They Live, so that's cool because I messes with They Live hardcore. Ethan said Dark City, but I guess he left me to explain that joint. Dark City is amazing. So Dark City I like because it's actually two on my list that are kind of the same, right? And so Dark City is the one where every night this dude go to sleep. Like when people go to sleep, they wake up with like no memory. And every now and again, they wake up and everything changes. So most people, they forget, like they don't have memory of what's going on. But some people escape the memory wipe. And so they actually be knowing. Right. And so that joint, like that kind of reminds me like real life. Like, yo, some people actually have an idea like, yo, something's wrong. This ain't what it's supposed to be. Like the city be changing. And so whenever people show signs that they didn't get wiped, they got these agents that come out of nowhere, right? And take them away to kind of reprogram. It was kind of like the Matrix.
You talking about the Adjustment Bureau?
No, we're talking about Dark City.
Oh, my bad. Bro.
Yeah. So Adjustment Bureau, I think they kind of stole it from Dark City. You know what I'm saying? But Dark City was dope. Right? Yeah, Dark City was dope. But it was a dope where like once you see it, it's like, oh snap. Okay. I see what's going on. But yeah, I think
the same people in both of those movies, bro.
And Dark City and Adjustment Bureau?
Yeah, what's my boy from Jason Bourne? Jason Bourne in both of them.
Matt Damon is not in that.
Yes, he is. I'm looking at him right now. Or that's just another nigga.
Hold on. He in
Isn't Dark City an anime?
No.
I'm looking at movie too. Let me check the cast list because I'm looking at a nigga that look just like
Dude, you know they get all white people that look alike. Like they get archetypes, bro. Like they get the same.
Yeah.
They get the same.
Hey, my boy Kiefer in there. Kiefer Sutherland in there.
Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland's in there. Yeah.
Oh, it's
was that Matt Damon slander? What's going on?
Of course it is. We slander all Matt Damons and Ben Affleck butt chins around here, bro.
Man, I like Matt Damon. I'm a Matthew Damon fan, but he looks like 6 other white boys that they put in movies. Like they all look the same. They got a certain look that they go for. They got archetypes that they put in movies, and that be it. If you ain't one of them dudes, then it's like, you don't really fit.
Brad Pitt 87 is still getting leading roles.
Facts. Every now and again, a Forrest Whitaker will sneak in, and then they bring 3 of them niggas in.
He only got in because his eyes lazy.
Or is it Kenny Whitaker?
Facts.
He had a harder work ethic than his left eye.
Or Damon Whitaker. Like, nigga, they bring in the Whitaker and they just keep multiplying that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so no, Dark City is the joint. I like Dark City. And so kind of along that same line, Memento. I think
that's a good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, I showed y'all Memento Memento is about this dude who can't create short-term memories. And so like every 5 minutes he forgets everything that's going on. Right? And to keep a track of like what he doing in life, he like make tattoos, he write himself notes. So he take pictures of people to remember who they are, then he write a note on it. Like that shit is wild. Yeah, Memento is my joint. Let's see. And then what's up?
Can we throw an honorable mention in there on the memory side, right? To Jamila's genre type thing, Total Recall.
Total. Somebody in the chat said Total Recall.
Okay. Good choice, my guy.
Yeah, somebody in the chat said Total Recall.
Total Recall and Minority Report the same movie.
One is on Mars.
Nah. And you said one is on Mars.
One isn't about memory.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Fight Club. Like nobody said Fight Club.
What's Conspiracy?
World Trade Center fell down in the end.
Hey, the conspiracy to keep us all confused about life, bruh. Keep us busy working so we don't recognize what's really going on. That they got us, you know what I'm saying, in the rat race on the farm.
Hey, you got somebody in the house with you?
Nah, why?
Well, next time you do, I'm gonna need you to get them a tape measure. I'm gonna need you to spread your arms out and measure the wingspan you got, bro, because you reaching.
What? Are you serious right
now? Let me go. I'm about to go unravel my tape measure just so I can make the noise for you, nigga.
Bruh. Are you serious?
I didn't know how that was going to go there either.
Dude, the whole movie was about these people, and dude, they staged a
hope I don't have a tape
movie where they goddamn tore down the credit bureaus and the bruh, what are we doing?
You better hope I don't have a tape measure down there.
Hey yo.
I'm screaming.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey. Alright. So yeah. Let's see. Somebody took one of mine.
Just grab a couple things. You can measure in glasses. Anything could be a unit. You know what I'm saying? You can measure in paper clips. You can measure in pencils. You can measure. You feel me? Find something.
Let's see. All right, here. Let's honorable mentions from the chat. Let's see. Dude, talking about the notebook. Source code. C said the source code.
Eagle Eye. Along with source code.
Eagle Eye and Enemy of the State is the same joint.
I mean, oh yeah, good point.
Let's see. Who else? Soylent Green. Somebody said Soylent Green. Walking the Green Mile. Judge Dredd. Somebody Get Out. Right? Get Out.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Animal Farm.
Was Get Out a good movie, or was it just?
Get Out was good. I liked it.
To me, it was, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Get Out was a good movie. E.T. The Knowing
Oh,
behind
E.T.
E.T. All right.
The knowing was crazy. Whoever said the knowing, this
Close
was wild.
Encounters of the Third Kind and Super 8.
Boy, Close Encounters of the Third Kind was a real story.
Yeah.
And
All
Rose
right.
Baby.
Let's see.
That's a wild movie.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Let's get TV shows. Let me get the TV shows right quick. Let me see if I can go in.
Long ass 2 hours.
Yeah. So again, the first 20 minutes was us trying to get everything straight. So we really gonna be on time. After we get the TV shows, we'll be good. Thank you. Let's see. All right, Ethan, where you at? Ethernet. Arbarius, where you at? Hold on, Paige. Dude, Paige, you couldn't. Jesus Christ. All right, hold on. Let me see. Paige, you want to go first?
Yeah.
I see
He
you
said,
in it.
y'all not finna take my TV show, period.
God.
Jesus Christ. Go ahead, Paige. Let's see what you got. I see you typing them in the chat, but go ahead.
X-Files, the whole series, because if you look back on it, there's so many things where it's like, oh yeah, the CIA did come out with a document saying that actually was a thing, or yeah, we actually are talking about aliens now. So like, go back and watch X-Files. Like, it's a whole new lens right now. And then Rick and Morty, I feel like that's another show because isn't the Dan Hartman guy connected to that show?
Dan Harmon, yeah.
Yeah, like the Simpsons creator. So I feel like he's always been tapped in. Rick and Morty is literally just.
I think that's different. The Matt Groening is Simpsons.
Oh, that's yeah. So, but then so Dan Harmon, I feel like some kind of old school name for animation.
Nah, not really.
I don't know why. Okay. Anyway, well, I feel like Rick and Morty is one of those shows where they're literally putting it out right in front of you, but it seems so absurd that you're just like, this is just a show. There's no way. I think another show that was like that, but a little less so was, what was it called? Was it called? What?
You talking about Fringe?
I don't know if it was Fringe. It was on Netflix. It was a cartoon. It's also an animation.
Inside Job.
Yeah, Inside Job. I feel like that was another one where they were just taking the piss. Like, let's just put it all out there. Like, no one's literally gonna believe us.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are it.
All right, she took strikes. Those are strikes. All right, let's see. Ethan, you back? Let's see if Ethan's back. Nope, Ethan's down. All right, Najee, what you got?
Dang, why did just Black Mirror, of course.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, let me cut my phone down. Hold on, I'm trying to Electric. Y'all would like this one. It's called Electric. It's on Amazon. It's called The Electric something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's a TV show.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Black Mirror.
Yeah, kind of like Black Mirror. It's called Electric something. I can't remember of it.
Yeah.
First episode got Terrence Howard on it.
Yeah. All the episodes got like a famous person in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then cartoon. Sorry, Linnell. But fuck, why did it just leave my brain?
It's God.
That's because you trying to steal my shits.
Oh God, he tried to do that shit out of pity.
Right.
Got fucked up.
Gravity Falls.
The petty guy.
Gravity Falls. There you go.
Right. Gravity Falls. Yeah, Gravity Falls is a joint. Yeah, Gravity Falls is a joint. All right, cool. All right, so that's Najee 3. Ethan, you back?
Hey, bro, it's Electric Dreams.
Electric Dreams. All right, cool.
Quick question. Before anybody goes again, do animes and stuff count as movies or TV shows?
TV shows.
No, so like I'm talking like animes, like let's say like an anime movie.
Nah, that's a movie, bro.
Okay, yeah. I'm just asking. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Linnell, I will give you back Gravity Falls if I can say this other one.
No.
No, too late.
Y'all ain't gonna say it.
No.
Save it for honorable mention, you can say it at the end.
Hey, Linnell, I'll give it to you.
Nope. Nope. Because you already took mine, so nope.
Oh my God. Petty God strikes again.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Sound like you just gonna have to write that in the chat, my guy.
All right, let's see. That was a guy. All right, give me a girl. Jamila, give me what you got.
I'm gonna go with Dark. And it was essentially a sci-fi series
On Netflix?
Yes.
Is that about that whole
the cave where the kid like you can go through
I seen that joint.
past, present, and future dimensions, and you can like keep coming in and out, but it was like what happens in one dimension affects each other one, so it kind of has like the butterfly effect stuff in there, and then they're trying to like solve a crime and kind of like go back to the beginning, like to save mankind, yada yada yada. Conspiracy, what's next? What's that movie? Oh, The Walking Dead. I would consider that a level of conspiracy, with the government release. I don't even know how that shit started for real. Like, did the government release something that caused, it was like the CDC?
I don't think.
Yeah, because it was like the CDC shut down and some virus broke out or something that they was working on. Wasn't that how that started?
Something like that.
And then everybody started being affected, and then groups started forming. It's kind of similar to what's going on now. Especially like in the way that Clubhouse is set up. This is literally like, Walking Dead, but we're the talking folks, whatever. The Talking Dead, I guess. But not, on the law standpoint. Never mind. That might have went over some of y'all heads. I'm not declaring death on anyone.
Yeah, I just became a midget, nigga.
Who is not, on that wave. But yeah. People who know what I'm talking about understand. All right. But anyway.
Did it go over our head, Jamila, or did you throw it short?
Nigga, nobody's even talking to you.
Wow.
Like, whose man's is this?
Wait, come on. Let's get on with this list. Come on. We're on 2 hours. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Dark City, Walking Dead. What was your third?
No, it's called just Dark. It's called Dark.
Oh, Dark. I'm sorry. Dark, Walking Dead, and what was your third?
Walking Dead.
Wait. Did you explain what Dark was about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she did.
And then the last series, I'm just gonna throw some fun stuff in there. How about the what is that? The Ancient Apocalypse. It's like a docuseries, but it brings light to mud floods, ancient civilizations, and things like that. So yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see. That was Jamila. Give me a guy. Let's go, Mark.
So I'm gonna take it while it's out there, right? The Simpsons, number one.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say it's like my favorite, and all of them I'm about to name. So just kind of giving you all like the ones that I can think of. So, but I would honestly say The Simpsons because I did grow up watching The Simpsons. So like, it's one of my mom and my dad's favorite shows. So like, I did grow up watching like uh, the growth of it. You know, I always think that's pretty cool to watch like the growth of things in general. Like, especially if it's something like that's a staple and shit now. Like you see The Simpsons everywhere, but you know, I feel like The Simpsons is kind of self-explanatory at this point in regards to conspiracy. Number two, these are no particular order. Sabrina on Netflix.
Hey,
Facts.
Sabrina on Netflix is basically live action Sabrina from back in the day, and it is, um, like for all intents and purposes, it is it's basically an introduction into occult practices. Like they got Lupernalia in there. You know, they talk about Lilith and Lucifer in there. Just that's basically the main story. And they have a daughter. Um, what else? They teach you about Yule time, like why you're supposed to keep your fire burning if you have a fireplace. Like little just simple things. Why the trees are actually trees. I mean, not trees, but why Christmas trees are actually used. You know, like in the Bible, they said people are like, yeah, you know, they say don't use Christmas trees. Well, it tells you in there why they use Christmas trees. You know what I'm saying from their side. So it's basically like an introductory into all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. And then number three, also on Netflix, is a show called Evil. Now this show is crazy as fuck. Excuse the language, pardon the French. You know what I'm saying? Pardon le français. You feel me? But this show, it's basically you have a Catholic priest. It's Luke Cage, if I'm not mistaken, and he is a priest. He's going to become an ordained priest in the Catholic Church, and he has a crew, and they go out and they do exorcisms and blessings of homes and things like that, right? And they have so it's the priest, a psychologist, and a basically like a video audio technician scientist type dude. And they go out and basically figure out whether or not people, if they should have an exorcism or not, based on what they experience, like whether it's just mental, whether it's just something like a event in the fan, or whether it's something spiritual for real. But it starts to get a little deeper when you get into the show, and it talks about how possession isn't just on a like everyday person to scale, but how it gets into industry. So like I was talking about this earlier with a friend of mine. I was like, just think about it, right? I was like, when you really start to just pay attention to stuff, you got different spirits of things. You got people, racing to die and selling their soul for certain stuff, for certain entities, like literally being possessed by certain entities. We all know somebody, and probably ourselves, well, I wouldn't say us, right? But like we all know people like brand whores, right? So just think about it in terms of like you got somebody who is addicted to putting the stamp of an entity on their body. To me, that sounds a little bit like possession. But yeah, that's my three.
Hey, bro. So since you told me about Evil, I finished it, right?
Oh, so what'd you think, my man?
So good show. Good show. So what I was thinking, honestly? I started thinking like what's the show we watch? His Dark Materials. I was getting His Dark Materials vibes. I'm gonna tell you what that means. So remember, watching this, they're giving it to us from the perspective of the Catholic Church, right? But the Catholic Church are the people who are literally running this world and keeping it at a low vibration and doing all the messed up stuff. And so they're fighting entities, which means I'm like, yo, what if the entities that these people are fighting is actually the good trying to come through? Just kind of like what we were talking about in with His Dark Materials. Like, yo, it's the good energy, the good entities trying to come into this realm to save it, and they're fighting it off. That's
So I want to add to that, right? Because I'm in agreement, but I want to say there's a reason. I think there's a very specific reason going more to that point, right? Why the dude who can see Jesus and speak to the spirits
right.
just happens to be what the church doesn't want.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, that's a good show. Good show.
Is that
All right.
like From?
Huh? No, it's better than From.
Gotcha.
Check it out.
Wait, can you run that back, Mark? Like the guy who can see Jesus in the spirits, which character are you referring to?
The main character.
Main character, David.
The black guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I agree.
Okay. All right. AF Baby, where you at?
Hey. So I'm gonna say it again because that's my favorite show ever. Black Mirror. Because I can't say it and Nagi stole my shit again. I'm gonna say American Horror Story. But it depends on the season. Like the the Apocalypse season is one of them. It's like I don't know. It's hella seasons that are like in my mind conspiracy seasons. After American Horror Story, I'm gonna say, and I used to watch this when I was a kid. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Wow.
Ooh, excellent.
Yeah. I feel like because like it was mad shit going on, like with Courage, bro. Like that shit was mad shit going on, and his people, his owners, was acting like they was like oblivious to shit that be going on around them. And it's like, bro, y'all see this? So,
You
and
know
then
that
the
shit was based
last
on
one,
true events.
Based on a true story.
really, I didn't know that. That's crazy. And then the last one, I feel like in my head it's conspiracy, but it might not be. Now y'all know that I used to watch this when I was a kid too. With my little brother, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I feel like that's a conspiracy show. Yeah, you got like a philosopher's stone in it and stuff. That was like working for the government, trying to bring their mom back from the dead. The little boy body got took in because they wasn't, trading. You gotta exchange energy. You can't create it or like destroy it or whatever. So them my three. But y'all know I don't watch TV shows like that. So my real one is freaking the one that Nagi said, Black Mirror. But them my three just cause I gotta pick three. But yeah.
All right. All right, so that was Allie. Who am I missing? Ethan, you back? Nope. All right.
Our berries done turned into
No, you said yours yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. I was about to.
Right. Yeah, not yet. All right. X, where you at? I think X.
I don't know if I got service. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. I got Severance.
Hey.
My first show. Did anybody say His Dark Materials? Or you was just speaking on His Dark Materials? So
I didn't say it.
Oh, so Severance, His Dark Materials, and Power. Power Universe.
Power.
Yeah. Talking about
Ghost St.
trust.
Patrick, Jane. Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. God damn it. Tommy Egan, all of them. It was a family. He was trying to. It was pretty much talking about how you become a powerhouse, a dynasty, and what I'm saying, you got to try to move money in the background and pretty much operate with clean hands. But can you operate with clean hands when you put somebody in prison? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the whole story was, and who actually the story. So Power is you continue to watch it. Man, fuck.
Oh, you back now?
Yeah, you back.
How about now?
Yeah, you good.
If you continue to watch Power Book Ghost, which is Tariq's story, the son story, you will see how the trust is connected and how things work. So yeah, Power, Severance, and His Dark Materials.
All right. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Let me see. Since my man Ethan gone, we'll get to his on Wednesday. I'll give y'all mine before we get up out here. So Najee mentioned one, so I ain't even gonna go with it. So cause ain't nobody put it on their list though. But Fringe, like I don't know if y'all have seen Fringe. Yo,
I was
Fringe.
just watching Fringe before I got on here.
Yeah, Fringe is the joint.
Combustion episode.
So let's see. V. You ever see the TV show V?
Hey, yo, you gotta watch the one from the 80s. The new
I've
one don't do
seen
it
it.
justice.
I've seen it.
It's
I've
hard to
seen both of
find.
them.
It is.
What are y'all talking about?
The TV show V.
I've been
Yeah,
looking for it ever since y'all mentioned it.
It's on. I think it's on either Freevee or Tubi. One of them joints. I think, or IMDb. One of them. One of those three. I think it's on one of them free channels.
Yeah, the TV show V. Watch that joint. Let's see. Y'all know what's Portia's son put me on Star Wars Bad Batch. Yo, y'all ever seen Bad Batch? Bad Batch got some stuff. Bad Batch is about the reset.
Wait, what?
Bad
Can you
Batch.
explain it? Can you break it down some more, sir?
Yeah. So so Bad Batch it takes place after the events in Star Wars when the Empire lost the Empire lost its hold, but no, so what happened? The Federation. So it happens after the Federation goes down, but the Empire is coming up. And so
so it's like the in-between story when Anakin.
Yeah, so it's showing like, yo, this is how they literally took over. You know what I'm saying? And so what I came to understand is that Star Wars is about the reset. The whole Star Wars, everything that went on in Star Wars is about the reset. And watching Bad Batch brings it all together. I was like, oh.
Hey, wait. So can you connect that a little more besides them blowing up Alderaan?
Yeah, so it was about, so they subverted the previous empire. They made it implode from the inside. You know what I'm saying?
So it's almost on some like His Dark Materials type shit again.
Yeah. And then after that, in order to kind of corral power, right? The empire, the Holy Roman Empire, because that's what's going on in Star Wars, the Empire, right? Is showing them coming to fruition.
Hey, look, I want to say this. If you've ever played or I don't know if you've ever played the video games or seen anybody play the video games, but based on what you just said with the Romans, right? I would say maybe you might switch up your idea of who is who if you saw their symbols, because the not the rogues, but the Jedi side does have quite a Roman ass symbol.
Hey, I you know what? It's not a bad thought, but yeah, nah, bro. And the empire was coming to power without letting people know it was them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were operating in the background. Like, I was like, yo, this is, I started connecting it with all kinds of stuff that we be talking about.
It was the 1%.
Yeah. Yo, Angela said Game of Thrones in the chat. I see you. Prison Break.
Hey, I'm disappointed. Nobody said
Nobody said who?
Homecoming.
What is that?
I was finna say Homeland.
No, I meant Homeland. I said Homeland at first from Showtime, but Homecoming.
I thought people were saying that in the chat.
Homecoming is on Amazon. You talking about that one?
Yeah, that one.
Hey, Homecoming is the joint.
Can y'all break that down? What's that about?
Oh yeah. So Homecoming is basically think of Jason Bourne mixed with Maturity Candidate and mixed with one more. Fucking Jarheads.
I can't stand Jason Bourne.
So it's
Jarhead make me itch.
Season 1 and season 2 are connected but not connected. So you can watch either one separately, but they both lead to the same shit. And we still waiting on season 3. But basically season 1 starts off main character is a black, by the way, fire. But they start off in this clinic for veterans. and the black guy starts to notice that something ain't right with the medication that they're taking, and it's causing shit to happen to them. So you go down that rabbit hole. Season 2 starts Janelle Monáe, and she wakes up, I think, with blood on her, and don't really know what the fuck happened. Her memory's gone, and she's trying to figure out what happened. And everything she does is basically going backwards from what actually happened, retracing her steps, and she remembers what happens at the end. But it's action, espionage.
Season 2 turns up, and the episode's only 25 minutes long.
Facts.
All right. So here, we way over time right now. But we're gonna continue the conversation on Wednesday. We're gonna keep with the we're gonna revisit this list. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some of the stuff. Maybe do some ranking, see what's top, what's not. See what we missed, because it's a bunch of the homies that ain't here. But yeah, man, I hope just being here, y'all got some y'all got some stuff to watch, right? You got some movies and some TV shows. Pete said Swarm, and the kid said Queen of the South, 1883. I'll see somebody.
Queen of the South is a good show.
It tailed off though, but it was good to start.
It did,
off.
bro. It did. I had to I feel like season 3-ish. Yeah.
Game of Thrones. Ain't nobody put Game of Thrones in there. That was wild.
Game of Thrones, but I figured somebody else would have said that.
I don't think we truly loved Game of Thrones for the conspiracy value that it gave.
That's facts. Oddly enough, nobody said Matrix in their movies though. That was wild.
I'm saying,
but nobody listed it. You're right.
Nobody listed Matrix. All right, so a couple people said RoboCop, Immortals, Magicians.
RoboCop's a good ass one. We got Robo Dog right now.
You ain't never lied. The Seven Signs, In Time was good. Maze Runner, Divergent series, yeah. Blood and Water and Blacklist. Okay.
Blacklist is good.
Yeah, The Last of Us. Okay, cool. Scried animated TV series. Anybody heard of Scried? That sounds like something that Ethan would know about. All right, cool. All right, y'all. We're gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming to hang out with the fam, yo. So we'll be back Monday. Not sure what we're gonna talk about on Monday, but we'll come with something, yo. This was pretty cool. Something like I'm probably gonna come with a cook next week, man. I'm gonna give y'all something to nibble on. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with the fam. Remember, Wednesday, 9:00 Eastern. We're gonna continue the list. We're gonna talk some more about TV shows and movies. And Friday we're doing the series How All Conspiracies Are Connected. All right, we're continuing the series. We got through I think 7 or 8 different topics. So we got another, I think 12 to go. It's wild. So all right, so the series continues on Friday. You can catch us. Right now, we're live on Clubhouse. So if you want to come hang out live with us, come hang out on Clubhouse. Other than that, catch the podcast, Conspiracy Cookout with the TinFoil Family. And you can always catch us here live on Mondays, man. We try to do it around 10 o'clock. We be running a little late because, the fam be late. But, hey, man, I appreciate y'all hanging out, man. We're going to see y'all in a minute. We out.